This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. New this season on the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's the biggest set of jugs I've ever seen.
It's Shirtless Girl.
Posing as a topless dancer, showing off her pecs. No one knows her secret till she takes off her specs. She's Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
With her special powers, she gives the bad guys fits. She don't use no gun, she stops them with her tits. She's Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
Working in the chemistry lab one day, sophomore year, nothing seemed amiss. But that night, an amazing transformation took place. And the next morning, young Debbie Yabo woke to find...
My God! I'm huge! I must dedicate these to fighting evil.
Little did Debbie know that years before, on the planet Lactoid, a planet whose gravity was causing it to sag dangerously toward the sun, her father, Major Yabo, and Mother Teton sent their infant daughter, Areola, rocketing through the Milky Way to Earth, knowing one day she'd become Shirtless Girl, keeping the city of Metropolis safe.
Okay, nobody move. Hand over all the money.
It's Shirtless Girl.
Not so fast, bad guy.
Oh, yeah, like some dame is gonna...
Get a load of these.
Huh? Oh, I can't run away. Hell, I can't even walk.
Thanks, Shirtless Girl.
You're welcome, citizens. Don't touch those.
Sorry.
Along with her fellow superheroines, Wonder Bra Woman, Bikini Spider Woman, The Flash, and the Green Horny, Shirtless Girl formed the Legion of Super Hooters.
Look, it's the tat signal. Some boob must need help. I better call my teenage bosom buddy A-Cup and head to the wet cave. I know. I'll use the Hooter Scooter.
And once again, Shirtless Girl, you've kept Metropolis safe. Warm and snug and soft, bouncy. Once again, defeating your archenemy, the Jiggler. We are grateful. Thanks, Shirtless Girl.
Yay!
You're welcome, citizens. Don't touch those.
Sorry.
Come again next week for another titillating adventure of Shirtless Girl.
I'm Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl, only on the Bob and Tom Television Network.
I don't sound like that, do I?
On the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Yeah.
Oh, only when you do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whew.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
I got a feeling we might want to batten down our collective hatches this morning.
Why?
Nothing to do with Tom's mood. It might be, well, we'll talk about it. There's Kristi at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
We're at DEF CON 3. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick, SOS, baby.
SOS, baby. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom. And I'm entertaining all white trash questions. So right ahead.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Everything's okay. Calm down.
Okay.
There is a cellular outage hitting a few spots in the U.S. right now. Developing story, as they say. Primarily, it looks like hitting AT&T phones, some T-Mobile, some Verizon users, and a handful of major cities right now.
Atlanta, Chicago, Los Angeles, Houston, among others. Yeah.
I woke up and my phone was on SOS, and I have AT&T service.
Yes.
For now. And I thought, holy hell, I have not paid my bill because I am 100% white trash.
That's me too.
So then I spent a half hour to 45 minutes trying to figure out if I paid my bill and this, that, and the other.
There's a major issue right now. So
I didn't notice it until I couldn't get in the building.
AT&T has a great website where you go and it has outage maps and everything.
A little map of where you are. So, yeah, you may be finding yourself in SOS mode right now. As they say, developing story. We'll be paying attention to that. What else is going on out there? Kristi, what do we got coming up?
Coming up, we have a lot of great things. We have NASA is looking for people to live in a Mars simulator. Would you do that?
No, but I'd like to nominate someone to go to the Mars simulator.
All right, I'll go.
No, it's not you.
No?
Can you imagine Tom walking through the door of the Mars simulator? Well, I'm here. Hello. Duh.
I don't have time for that.
There's part of this that intrigues me.
Yeah, after watching For All Mankind, I am a little intrigued. By
I like that. I like that movie, The Martian, with Matt Damon, when he says, "I'm the most prolific potato grower on Mars or on this planet or something."
Doesn't he have to poop into the?
Yeah, that's what he.
Yeah, they're poop
That's
potatoes.
a fertilizer.
Yeah, they're fertilizer. Well, where do you think fertilizer for your potatoes that you eat now comes from? A strange cow? Where would you rather eat, a potato from a strange cow poop or Matt Damon's poop?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. It's not even a question.
Right.
Yes.
Isn't there a problem with that?
What do you mean a problem?
It's very unhealthy. Yeah.
Human being fertilizer?
Yeah, I'm not sure. In any event, this NASA thing.
You feed bodies to pigs.
I have a lot of questions.
Eat the pork.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you you're locked in there for a year, right?
NASA looking for a group of people to live in its Mars simulator for a year.
Here's the thing.
So I'm just right off the bat, I have questions.
No. You can't just come and go because then that spoils the experiment.
I mean, you get.
You have to be there for a certain amount of time.
I just think, do you get President's Day off?
No.
That's my question. I mean, Christmas.
Christmas, you're in the simulator.
No,
yes.
you're committed.
The space agency put out a call for applicants to its second planned crew health and performance exploration analog mission.
Right there.
I've been training for this my whole life. I could do
right
this.
There.
Yeah, you could.
What a fake name.
What?
The Crew Health and Performance Exploration. It sounds a little bit ungainly.
Well, since when are you against anything NASA does?
No, I just think they could have done better.
It's set to begin in the spring of 2025. The group of 4 volunteers will live and work. That might hurt you, chick. They have to work.
Right off the bat.
Who the hell does she think she is? Keep her here.
8 after the hour.
I'm leaving. I'm going to get something to hit her with. Yeah, that's true.
Inside Mars Dune Alpha at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston for 1 year.
So it's called the simulator is Mars Dune Alpha. That's the name of that?
Mars Dune Alpha. You don't like that either?
He doesn't like that name either.
Nope.
Just keep me away from that movie. I saw the preview and got bored.
Did you see the Onion's review of Dune 2?
No, it couldn't be as bad as the preview.
It says, fans, relax. Dune 2 starts right where you got bored with Dune 1.
Oh, God. Oh,
okay.
Jeez. Could we just limit the amount of special effects and CGI in the world?
No, but you certainly don't have to go to that.
Believe me.
Yeah.
I won't. I get it. I just resent having to sit through the preview. By the way, if you want to see the worst CGI you've ever seen, go see Argyle. Kristi, even you'll have to admit that was some bad special effects.
Mars Dune Alpha is a 1,700 square foot 3D printed habitat designed to resemble the living conditions of a crew of astronauts that will land on the Martian surface in the future.
Can you get Netflix?
I doubt it.
That's what I would ask. Can I watch
Yeah.
the 100 most famous movies of all time?
That would be legit, wouldn't it? I mean, you can't. They have
to have some kind of entertainment.
I mean, in theory, if you were
I
on
don't think
Mars,
so.
you could at least.
Really?
No, what would they have on Mars is exactly what should be in the simulator.
No, but I mean, you
have
could,
a DVD
you could
player.
put 5,000 movies on a something the size of chapstick these days.
I've heard they had Brigham shows every Tuesday night with for stand up.
These 4 people,
not that well attended.
But the other thing, that's the other thing. There are 4 people. At least
Yeah.
if there were 12, you're going to be able to find an ally. You've got 4. It's like playing golf. You ever played golf with 4 jerks?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
3 others
Can you
and
imagine
yourself.
Maybe the 4 of us should do this.
Do you think 4 is an arbitrary number? They're doing.
Can I bring Ace as my man?
No, that would be 5.
By the way, I'd like to meet my butler, Ace.
Our Mars simulator is restricted.
Well, Ace is
perhaps. You referring to Ace as my man might want to turn that down a little bit.
I meant like My Man Friday.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
It's a literary reference. Calm down.
Okay.
I can't be criticized when people who don't read books.
The experiment will help scientists understand how
I'm void of knowledge. I'm totally ignorant. You caught me.
If my mouth weren't full of beverage, I would.
You totally caught me. Boy, am I
reacts to the
stupid.
challenges of a deep space mission, and applications are being accepted until April 2nd, so you still have time.
Okay.
And oddly enough, one of the things, you can't have a food allergy.
That makes sense.
Are they serving peanuts on the way to Mars? I thought.
Well, there are many other.
It's a long flight.
Yeah.
So we'll get to the story coming up. That's just
I don't
fascinating to me.
think the simulator has a Starbucks.
No, Tom,
So
you
you're
would not
in
be able
big
to handle
trouble.
that.
No flat whites for you, pal. On the simulator, you're gonna have to make your own because coffee is still out there, but you can't get to it.
Oh, that's true.
It's way out there.
Way out there.
I wonder if when they get in the thing, if everything that they're going to eat and et cetera is already in there.
It'd have to be.
They could to me,
Or
yeah,
they have to grow it.
right. But I mean, they're not going to like have some. Like
You're not gonna be able to do
a prison
DoorDash.
door where they slide stuff under the door. And
No.
It's all up to you, man. It's like you're on Mars,
Right.
Okay.
And then I assume that there's a salary.
Well, yeah, they're not going to make you do this for free.
Can you call home and stuff?
Gee, why don't I?
These are all
read
fair
it?
questions. This is like a job interview. And then
Yeah, why don't you know, Kristi?
These are fair questions for someone involved.
You know how
with
you're
the project.
feeling right now? Every day. What are the uniforms? How tall is that guy? Yeah.
Uniforms. Wait a minute. Now I may be out.
You don't want to wear a uniform?
On
You have
Mars?
to-
You wear a uniform now.
You'd have to wear a
Yeah,
uniform.
but I chose it. Okay. Well, we'll get into this a little bit later on. Right now,
You know what? If they called me to be in the Mars simulator, I would have to take 2 or 3 pair of my Raycon earbuds with me.
well, you can get the other 3 people out of your head.
That's exactly right. Optimized gel tips are Raycon earbuds for the perfect in-ear fit. The earbuds are comfortable. They fit every ear ever made. And they actually stay in your ears whether you're going for a run, walking the dog, dancing your favorite tunes, playing poker with the 3 other people there in the Mars simulator. And Raycons are here for a long time. 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and believe it or not, amazing quality audio at about half the price.
Can I just interrupt for a second?
Other premium audio
I
brand.
want to thank Raycon. I had to fly back my recent trip 2 days early because I had a sick little girl, and she had those Raycon headphones on and was quiet as a mouse, watching a little something on her iPad. Thank you, Raycon, for the piece. Everything was great. It's the greatest way to travel. Get your Raycon earbuds. You'll thank me.
Raycon's everyday earbuds have tens of thousands of 5-star reviews, just like that one from Tom Griswold. And if they can please Tom, think about that for a moment.
Yeah.
Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off and free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, an episode of Mr. Obvious and interesting news from the Apple world about your iPhone when you drop it in the water. Okay? A little bit of an update on that weird thing. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Tom. How are you, buddy?
Good. Oh, I'm very excited because...
You're really excited?
Yeah, I got a couple great requests here. This one is really going to make you guys mad. Yeah, I'm very excited. Let's see if you're listening out there. This is going to go out to Denver, Colorado. Pat, I got your request. It's coming. It's going to take me a few minutes. Calm down. Now,
me? You talking to me?
No, Pat is the person in Denver.
Poor Pat's just sitting in there.
What the hell's...
Poor Pat thought he was being screamed at for no reason.
You have totally lost me what you're doing over there.
A listener named Pat.
Hang on. Start the music again.
What music?
The Brejoin music. Start the music.
Okay.
Whoever the hell does that.
Give me a second. Are we going to start the whole break over again?
Yes, we
People
have
asked,
to.
is this show live?
Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi.
Good morning. Pat's here, Kristi and Josh and Ace. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Hey, I got a letter.
Okay, now we're talking.
Okay, from someone named Patrick, not you, Mr. Godwin.
Patrick.
Okay, there we go. It's a special request for something I'm going to have to dig up. This will make all of you angry. It's not your favorite song.
All right.
Pat's in Denver, right?
Yeah.
That's where Al Jackson is.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Christ.
Maybe Al knows him. I don't know.
I know how to pre-sell. Listen to me.
Al Jackson will be our guest coming up.
I know what's coming up.
Also coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh, whoop-dee-doo.
And I'm very excited about that. And I guess we do have some sporting news. Things happening in the world of sports. I know we have an interesting survey out there about the NFL.
Shut up. Don't
alcohol.
say anything about...
Little tease. What have you got over there?
The Marks of a portable breathalyzer brand recently conducted a study to find out which NFL fans drink the most. If you're going to do it, we're going to do it. BAC Backtrack. It's a portable you can buy.
Blood alcohol content.
Yeah, let's say that you drink a lot and you're worried about blood alcohol content, so you can have those delivered to your home and carry them with you in your car to know to compare your results to the arresting officer.
Well, wow. Somebody is going to try to do that.
Yeah. Of course they are.
Officer, I brought my own.
I got my own.
If we're online.
Anyway, they shared the results after analyzing 28,000 unique blood alcohol content tests. Top 5 fan bases, the NFL, the fans that drink the most were. It's not correct. I'll tell you why in a moment.
Yeah, I agree it's not correct.
From 4 to number 1.
Okay.
The 4th highest highly intoxicated fans. Falcons at number 4.
All right.
Colts at number 3. Steelers at number 2. And the Titans are the drunkest NFL fans.
Okay.
Although I was attacked, assaulted, cussed out at a Tennessee Titans-Washington Redskins game at the time. And I'd never had that happen in another NFL game. So maybe that has something to explain about it.
At which location?
In Tennessee.
Well, okay.
Were
you wearing a...
No, I was not. And I was behaving myself. And we were behind by like a touchdown at halftime. And we came back and won the game. And I didn't say anything. And she turned around and looked at me. You think you're something, don't you? One of those deals.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went with your then wife. Thank you, Ace.
I'm not going to laugh at my friend's
You know what?
anymore.
No. Because Ace laughed, I'll let him talk to her. How's that?
Did you watch Big Brother?
The fan bases that drink the least were number 5, the Chargers. Number 4, the Ravens. Number 3, the Giants. Number 2, the Commanders. That's not right. And number 1, the Chiefs. Chiefs fans drink the least, which kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense.
Why would that make sense?
Well,
they don't
they're
need to
successful.
They want to watch
I get it.
sober and
They're
enjoy.
into the game.
But the Commanders, Super Bowl 26 was quite a while ago. So, and they did not canvass me. So that skewed their study, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know if the people participating in this, I just have a feeling that the drunkest people aren't going to play ball with the
what about
BAC
the Eagles?
people.
I always thought the Eagles were.
Yeah,
Or
I would
the
think,
Bills.
Yeah, I would think the Eagles or the Bills would be the drunkest. But
but they do. That's why they do these surveys, because they can't rely on your reasoning of I would think. Well, Tom would think the Bills would be the drunkest. All right, they're number one.
Based on the behavior outside the stadium and the number of arrests, I mean, a lot of surveys, the methodology is probably somewhat suspect.
What gives you the right to say that?
Well, I can say it about anything. I think a lot of these things, these surveys, I think that
How many surveys have you said that about?
All of them?
The answer is all of them.
The thing is, the kind of person that's going to carry around one of these breathalyzer things. 'Cause, I mean, it's based on people who
already have them?
I don't think
No, it's not.
No,
based
I
on
don't
that.
think the portable breathalyzer has anything to do with
They
this
gave
survey.
them to the fans, right?
They gave breathalyzer tests to the fans.
Yeah. They didn't.
BAC Track shared its results after analyzing 28,000 unique tests collected anonymously from their app. So I'm unclear on how they got them, but in any event,
where the hell is that?
Just reading down the fine print.
I know.
So you set us up, is what you do, so you can seem omnipotent. Is what just happened.
It does say that fans of the most successful teams are more likely to have a lower blood alcohol.
Well, yeah, that would make sense.
How about this?
What?
No.
Swifties drink more than Kansas City fans. They did that. They did that as part of their survey.
That can't be
right at all. Swifties' average age are 11, aren't they?
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, all of a sudden this has been handed down by Jesus Christ himself that this result is accurate. You call the others into question.
No, I call.
God, I hate you.
I call all of these statistics into question.
I don't know. The Swifties are pretty drunk. Yeah, that sounds about right to me, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how they did that, but it's a good device. If you need
Yes,
it,
it is.
have it among your
Yes.
friends.
Yeah.
Figure things out.
I know for the Colts, the BAC went way up when Andrew Luck quit. They've been kind of hammered until they finally got it together last year.
Oh.
So, sorry. What else is going on in sports?
Already discussions about possibly expanding the college football playoff again. I know. I hear you. We just had the story yesterday. They set up the 12-team playoff. That's brand new. They put that up. They released it. Here's what it's going to look like.
Okay.
Well, now a day after that process, which is today, they've decided, hey, how about 14 teams?
Oh, my goodness.
Is anybody else sick to death of this process? The 14-team bracket for 2026 is what they're thinking.
All right.
So they're going to have, there's 4 now, and now there's going to be 12 coming up. And now they think, hey, why not 14 for 26?
At least they're going to ease us into it.
Yeah. And then why don't they do 68 or whatever, like they were like 310.
Let them all in.
There are 310 teams or so playing Division I football. Put them all in it. It would take 2.5 weeks.
Why not?
Yes, and let them all play. Now
All their schooling will be free, apparently, so we may as well let everybody in the playoffs as well.
Right. I haven't been to class for 6 months.
Never teach our kids anything about adversity.
Everybody's in.
Everybody's in. Okay. Everybody gets a trophy, and it's not just the college football. You see that they're thinking of going to 14 teams and letting 4 NBA teams in.
Boy, they're really opening it up.
The 4 that don't make the NBA playoffs.
Oh.
I feel bad for those, the NBA teams.
They're going to do Portland.
It's not even the same sport.
Isn't it crazy?
Speaking of different sports in the NBA teams, did you know that there's no NBA player who is a bigger fan of harness racing than Denver's Nikola Jokic?
I did not.
Did you know that? Can you
and
see,
harness racing particularly.
with the he likes harness racing
With the little buggy behind
and
it?
I've seen videos of him where he's got his feet up on the thing.
He does it?
Yes.
Jesus.
He's like 7'5".
Oh, my.
And this
thought you
horse
thought
is like, what the hell's going on here?
I thought you meant he just watched it or bet
No,
on it.
he owns horses, goes to tracks whenever he can, even accepted one of his MVP awards while riding around in a sulky at his farm in Serbia.
I heard a horse turn around and went, one at a time.
One at a time.
Wow, that is such an odd hobby.
It is.
He knows the stretch run often decides races, and the same holds true in the NBA, he says, when they're entering the stretched run. That's how the Nuggets won the championship last year. I don't know if this is a lucrative business for him, but he's made $1 bazillion, so I would imagine he can,
Then that's worked out.
He doesn't matter if he wins a horse race.
Do they have a picture of him in the suit?
In the
outfit?
What do they call the silks? What is that
Yeah.
what they call the?
They do? I don't know for harness racing.
I haven't seen a picture of that, but I have seen him riding around in the sulky in his
Wow.
T-shirt and his dad bod. They call him the dad
How do you
bod
spell
god,
that?
you know.
How do you spell that?
What?
Sulky.
I don't know for
S-U-L-K-Y.
sure, but I'm going to say I-E, S-U-L-K-I-E.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, but it's sulk.
It used to be my my nickname.
What do you think it was?
Well, because don't they wear silks, right? So,
But the sulky, I think, is...
do you wear silks on the sulky?
I don't know.
It sounds like one of those
I've never
tongue
been
twisters.
to an actual horse. I think they do, right?
Said wear silks on the sulky.
I don't know
All
what-
right, harness
Sunset.
racing.
I don't
all
know what
you
the
need is-
sulky refers to. Is it the horse? Is it the
It's a little
cart?
It's the thing with the wheels, right?
Is it, or is it the whole unit, or
A sulky, S-U-L-K-Y, is used.
Really?
It's a lightweight cart with two wheels attached to the horse by the use of a harness.
Here.
Yes.
So if you don't have a horse, it's really
It's
useless.
hard. Unless you get somebody to pull you, I guess. I don't know.
But if you yell
Two
at somebody, hey, give me a sulky, he won't come back with a horse. He'll just come back with a sulky, I would think.
Okay. I would have thought it was an IE too. Well, that's very exciting. What a weird story. I like that very much.
Dude, I can get you a sulky today.
How much?
How much?
What are they going for? Wait a minute. Is this an actual, we can use it during a race? Because I'm going to compete, baby.
I'd guess $2,000.
Oh, no. It doesn't say a price.
Oh, well, you know what my dad said. If you have to ask about how much it costs, you can't afford
Yeah,
it.
you're right. Dude, the seat is not very substantial on a lot of these.
No, it's ridiculous. Google Jokic in a sulky.
They're not so
hilarious.
much carts anymore as they're just the frame and a tiny, tiny seat.
Right.
Like
Teeny tiny seat.
Oh, yeah.
The less they weigh, the better.
So it's like a bicycle seat?
Yeah, pretty much. Here, I'll show you.
Okay. All righty. Well,
Could it slip right up inside the jockey?
Yeah,
Do they still call him a jockey?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
pretty interesting.
Do they get just spattered with mud? Is there...
Oh, they would have to, yeah.
And other things, I bet.
Yeah, here we go.
No, I do.
That's where you were headed. We knew.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Here come the...
You're so coy now.
A horse might poop.
And now we present you the winner. We apologize for how beshattered he is.
I love that word.
How would you know?
By the way, you can take out the mouth guard, Pedro. I'm sorry. Could we move on?
I've often wondered that myself. Charlie Woods. You like that name? He's going to be the big name in golf. Yes, it's Tiger's son, and he's taking the first step toward trying to play on the PGA Tour. He's 15 years old.
Sorry you didn't have a childhood, Charlie.
In the pre-qualifier.
I'm sure you would have loved to play with friends and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
He's in the pre-qualifier
Ride
today.
motocross bikes.
They can pick up a waitress like that.
You think he likes Waffle House and stuff? But poor kid, he's 15.
Yeah.
Can we leave him alone? For a couple
we need
years?
to.
You brought it
Charlie.
up.
He already looks 30.
Good luck. This is the pre-qualifier for the PGA, and it's called the Cognizant Classic.
Ooh.
Why they're not calling it the pre-GA?
What are they doing?
Yeah, they're not doing well.
COGNIZANT, the Cognizant Classic.
All right.
The leading 25 players advance to the Monday qualifier. Only 4 players get into the tournament. Charlie, no stranger to the spotlight, of course. Him and Daddy have been playing together in father-son pro-ams for quite a while. The only time he sees his father.
Charlie Woods. Old Chucky Woods. The woodchuck, they
Chuck
call him.
Wood.
Oh, nice.
That was the name of the ventriloquist on Soap, Chuck and Bob.
That's right,
Chuck
Chuck Wood.
Chuck Wood. Chuck and Bob. Or maybe that was
no,
Dave
Chuck,
Strassman.
Chuck Wood is the comedian.
Oh.
Dave Strassman.
The one...
but it was Bob and Chuck and Bob.
The ventriloquist on Soap, infinitely better than Dave Strassman.
I don't think so.
He was here, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's a big in Australia. Of all.
Yeah, good. He can stay there.
Whatever do to you?
Spit on you.
Time now to...
Had his ventriloquist dummy... hid behind the ventriloquist dummy when he squirted water in my face. You remember that morning.
God, I'm so glad you can't carry a grudge.
I've been at the feet of a master before.
I want to play this request for Nikki, Nikki.
Nikki C.
A little bit of something from Mr. Obvious, kind of appropriate, I think, right now.
Hello, and welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Uh-huh. Please, how may I help?
Well, Mr. Obvious, I bought this cabin. It's up there in Frigid Falls, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. Good for you.
Oh, it's fabulous. I got it back in early December, and man, it was just perfect. This cabin, I mean, this was my lifelong dream. You know.
Now, do I detect a note of sorrow in your voice, caller?
Man, you are some kind of perceptive.
Did something happen to your cabin, caller, please?
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that, Mr. Obvious.
Uh-huh.
Somebody stole it.
Someone stole your entire cabin.
Oh, apparently so, Mr. Obvious. I couldn't believe it. I went back up there this last weekend, and it was gone.
Now, caller, there must be some sort of logical explanation. An entire cabin can't just disappear.
Well, I wouldn't think so, but I sure as heck can't figure it out, Mr. Obvious.
Caller, don't take offense, but are you sure you remember where your cabin is located?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Obvious. I'm real good with directions. I don't know if you know this. I was a navigator in the war.
Which war, caller?
The big one, the one against West Vietnam.
Caller?
Yeah, Mr. Obvious.
That was North Vietnam.
Huh. I guess that explains the lack of anti-aircraft fire during our mission.
Please, back to the cabin, caller. You went back to Minnesota this weekend.
Right.
And your cabin was gone?
Exactly.
Did you talk to anyone up there who might have seen anything?
Well, I talked to one guy. He was out boating. He said he didn't see a thing.
You said boating?
Right.
Is there a lake where your cabin's located?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Obvious.
Caller.
Huh?
Did you fish at your cabin when you were there in February?
Oh, I sure did, Mr. O. It was great. Caught me a big old mess of fish.
You did, huh?
Oh, yeah. All I did, I cut a hole right there in the floor of my cabin, and there was fish swimming down there all over the place. It was great.
Caller, you cut a hole in the floor of your cabin, dropped a line, caught a fish?
Oh, yeah.
Caller, did you see the lake in February?
You know, that's the weird part, Mr. Obvious. I didn't even know there was a lake there, in February.
Yeah, caller, how big was this cabin of yours?
Oh, it was pretty small. Just room for me and, maybe one other guy, but not much else, really.
I got a theory, caller.
Well, what's that?
Do you know where your stupid cabin is?
Well, no. That's why I was calling you to figure out where somebody would have taken my cabin.
It's at the bottom of the lake, caller. You had a nice fishy cabin. You didn't cut a hole in the floor of the cabin. For Pete's sake, you cut a hole in the ice the cabin was sitting on. When the ice melted, your cabin sank.
It sank?
It sank.
So what are you saying, like it was built on quicksand or something?
No, in warmer weather. Water melted. Your cabin's at the bottom of the lake. You were supposed to drag it off the ice when the weather started getting warmer.
Ice fishing cabin?
Yeah.
Huh. I never made the connection.
Yeah.
Man, that's a shame. I just bought a brand new living room suite for the place.
Join us again next time.
Not to even mention a big screen TV.
On the Mr. Obvious Show. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's not those winters, not as cold as they once were. Your cabin may be gone. So sad. Thank you, Mr. O. Thank you, Nikki, for that fine request. What do you got coming up, Chick?
I've got world records and a fish, a really big fish, but it might not weigh as much as you think it weighs.
Yeah, again. Cheating again in that world. Who knew?
and a toy car. I love toy cars.
Do you?
I like toy cars. The little ones, the big ones you can ride on, the tractors. Oh, I love it.
And this one goes 90 miles an hour.
Whoa!
Yeah, right now I want to say, how about a big kick in the butt? Kick in your food butt. How about that? You got the blahs because you're eating the same stuff over and over and over. HelloFresh is a really good idea. Save yourself some money. Save yourself a ton of time by checking in with HelloFresh. What's it all about? Well, they do the grocery shopping for you. They ask you to choose from more than 40 recipes each week. Pick what you like. They'll box it up for you, send it to you. And here's the thing. They've done all the measuring. So you just put it together, and they give you cards with the recipe and photographs. So it's kind of idiot-proof, and you're going to have restaurant-quality food significantly cheaper than having food delivered. And great food in whatever your food lifestyle might be. If it's vegan, they got you covered. If it's good old-fashioned comfort food, they certainly have that. Kristi, what are you looking at?
Oh, this is wonderful. The one-pan chicken enchilada verdes with Mexican cheese blend and hot sauce crema. Oh, if you like Mexican food, this is an easy prep, easy cleanup, protein smart, ready in 30 minutes, and it's just delicious from Hello Prep.
And speaking of protein, you can swap proteins. They really make it easy for you. Just check out the menu. Go to HelloFresh.com. More than 40 to choose from each week. By the way, a lot less food waste, and that's certainly important. And how about this? Free breakfast for life while you keep that subscription active. In each box, a breakfast as a little bonus. So you go to HelloFresh.com/BT show free. That's one free breakfast item per box with an active subscription. Once again, it's HelloFresh.com/BT show free. Give yourself, get out of your rut. Have some great food, restaurant quality food, and sometimes just a few minutes of prep and pop it in the oven, depending on what you got going there. HelloFresh.com/BT show free. Also, coming up, wow, that's an interesting place to take a shortcut. Why are all those gravestones toppled over? We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're welcome.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We have a Tomism. We get these quite often.
Those are fun.
No need to shout. What's the problem?
Most of the time, Tom is incapable of calling up the correct word to use during conversations, and while he broadcasts, for some reason, he thinks this is here's a national treasure for doing this. I don't know why.
I got a lot going on in there.
Yes, you do.
What's happening over there?
So we've got, this is from Michael. I heard somebody in my office the other day say, hey, you need to put a flying comma in that. Of course, he meant an apostrophe.
That's good.
I like that very much.
Thinking of Tom.
The floating comma.
Flying.
Right. I know. Either way is fine. Floating comma, flying comma. Oh, boy. I like them both.
Let me ask you something. Because I think it is worse than I thought. You really don't listen to what any of us say, do you? On the air or off?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Okay,
that's fair. And by the way, I think Tom and I should bury the hatchet. We had the discussion the other day. What's better, a vibraphone solo or a saxophone solo? This is Junior Walker playing the saxophone. That was my vote. But Tom said the vibes were the way to go.
Okay,
the things you hit with the hammers, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was trying to help Josh out with his love life. He says he's at some bistro and as his quote unquote date finishes her pork chop, he says, "Hey, listen, you want to come back to my place? I can
so
something."
You're dating a woman that you paid for. She's eating pork.
Yeah, she ordered the pork chops,
and then he says, "You want to come back to my place and play some vibes?"
Anyway, someone suggested this could bring Tom and I together. Because this is the steel drum, of course.
Yes.
But there's also vibes in this. And I don't have to tell you people.
Is this Spyro Gyra?
This is Spyro Gyra.
Oh, yeah, listen to those cool vibes.
There are your vibes.
There's your vibes.
This would be kind of a wake-up thing, Josh, after you've...
had a wonderful
night.
Then
the sax.
After you've had your way with this lady, you get up in the morning, you wake her up, you've got coffee on, you're making some pancakes, you play her a little bit of Spyro Gyra on the vibes.
And you know, when it comes to my love life, I'm going to need you to never talk about it.
Never, ever. Hey, you can pick on me. It's fine. I don't know why you ever stop picking on me in my love life.
Isn't that like the second or third date? It's, hey, listen.
That's not bad. What we just heard. And in terms of being with a lady you open up the sliding glass door to your hotel room and there's the beach.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Morning, honey. Are you okay? You know, one of those.
You have indigestion from the pork chops last night?
I put the towels in the hallway. They're gonna think there was a mass murder.
There's still oil on the floor over here, so be careful when you get up, walking around the hotel room.
I know, Josh. It's got to be 2 or 3 dates in. You go, look, they're gonna make up stuff in the air. It's nothing to do with you. I never say anything.
Stop touching that button.
Go with the flow.
You awful person.
What's the matter?
Turn it back up.
People want to hear you talk.
No, they don't.
Yeah, now when it comes to competing with Spyro Gyro.
That's a great song. So
what you heard of it?
Vibes meet sax. It's a nice little saxophone in there.
That's right.
When does the singing start?
There's no singing.
That's an instrumental.
And that's another topic. Tom and I, and possibly Ace, someone versed in music, can weigh in on this. Is it a song or is it music?
Oh.
Does it have to have words to be a song? I say yes. It's common sense.
I say no.
What?
It doesn't have to have words to be a song.
Then what is it?
I think you're an idiot, but that's your
song is words.
We
and
agree to
The
disagree.
theme from MASH.
That's an instrumental.
But there are
music.
words.
Suicide is something.
Well, that doesn't.
Painless.
But there aren't words to this. This is just music, right? Or is this a song?
I like it when they take famous instrumentals and add the words later.
Yeah.
I do not. I hate that.
It's truly awful.
I cannot.
It is awful.
I cannot dig it.
I think they did it for like Love Story. Where do I begin? Okay.
Didn't they do it for Star? Bill Murray did it for Star Wars, right?
Oh, that's great.
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.
Now we have.
Did everybody else hear Ace singing?
That sounded pretty good.
He's got some pipes.
Come on.
It's great. No, it's the sax meets the vibes. It's fantastic.
So, what would you guys do with this when it
make love?
Does this make love music?
This was a gigantic hit at the time.
It really was.
Oh no, I'm aware of it
on radio.
Sure.
Yeah. It was.
It's
very
very pleasant.
Yeah.
Well, what do you listen to when you're doing it?
Yeah, who the hell do you think you are?
You guys
I know
know
the
I
answer
don't
to
like
this.
any music. I want to hear the natural faps.
Yeah.
And glucks.
How about Help?
Are we talking about what you play during lovemaking?
Let Me Goes.
Yeah, I want to hear all the noises. I don't want to hear any.
You want to hear the pork being digested?
I did not.
I do.
I did not agree to this.
Did you enjoy the beef squirrel pork?
You do not.
I'm sorry I
I did not
asked,
agree to
Josh.
this.
I apologize.
I'm having trouble breathing.
Please let me go.
I'll tip you. Shut up.
That's going to cost you extra. Stuff like that.
See, that's why he keeps doing it, because you're so funny with it.
What's coming up?
Shut up.
What's coming up? Oh, I know. We have a great request here.
Oh, you didn't want to see. If I let you go long enough, I don't have to work at all.
Patrick from Denver, your request is coming next. Do you have anything you want to give us a teaser on?
World record and fish. Hush. Fish.
Okay. All right.
Fish. The animal.
And iPhone tip coming up. And a really cool story. Do you remember the disco bathroom?
Sure.
I want to say we had the story out of Kentucky. It's a string of stores, and they have a special thing.
button, and it turns
That's
into
right,
a disco.
The party button in the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. Well, there's an event occurred at a disco bathroom. It's really fun and cool. It involves your home state, Ohio.
Round on the end, high in the middle.
Ohio. That's coming up. We'll certainly look forward to that. And, of course, that bonus edition, the Triple Ace Cosby joke of the day. Stack o' jokes on the way. Yeah.
Who said that?
I did. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
God. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Yes, I am.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, chick.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. And evidently it's triple Ace Cosby joke of the day.
That's right.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
We did a scientific survey and decided that we wanted to have 3 Ace Cosby jokes of the day today, so I'm very excited. And I thought we should begin right now.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Why did the tiny soccer player take a shower?
Why?
He was a little messy.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Sponsored by Sleep Number. Save 50% during the President's Day sale on a limited edition smart bed only at a Sleep Number store near you or sleepnumber.com.
Pat, it's what is it, Lionel Messi joke?
Oh, the big star.
Miami, yeah.
He's not very, I don't think he's 5'5". He's a tiny little guy, yeah. 5'5", 5'7".
Messy.
So he is a little messy.
Yeah.
He is a
Doesn't
little
he
messy.
pronounce it Lionel?
I don't know.
I always just say Lionel Messi.
I say Lionel Messi, too.
But I could be
like the train?
I'm
I
often
could
wrong.
be wrong.
They call him the train. I've always just heard Messi. I've never heard him called Lionel.
Is he the one with the horrible statue? That looks nothing like
No, that's Ronaldo, I think.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, now
It
we
looked
have,
like part of it melded before they got it.
tomorrow on the show, Dusty Slay, our in-studio guest.
Good man.
Tremendous comedian. I'm certainly looking forward to seeing Dusty. Speaking of comedians, Al Jackson coming up today. But right now, we return to the sports desk here on the Bob and Tom program with Mr. Chick McGee.
Is this a record? Well, by gosh, I'm going to call it a record if it's not a record. Stupid world record. A 106-year-old man from South Carolina has received a high school diploma.
Wow.
WPD TV
Was it
station
sent to
reports.
the wrong address?
Mr.
Wait. You're not going to even give the call letters?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. You go ahead. You can.
WPDE.
Mr. Fred Allen Smalls received his diploma from Georgetown High School in a recent ceremony.
Oh,
Smalls'
nice.
granddaughter, Ms. Berdilla Kennedy, also a very old woman.
So this guy's 106?
For him.
That's great.
Area old man, son, also old man.
Where's he applied to college, let's say?
He's going to Europe first.
Said he's going to take a gap.
Taking a gap year?
Yeah, gap year.
That's hilarious.
The granddaughter worked hard for more than a year to put it all together, she said. Explained her grandfather attended school.
Wait a second. Took him a year? Who's the dick that said, why didn't they go, yeah, let's do this next week? The guy's 106. The clock is ticking.
Well, but other people work very hard to have a high school diploma, and just because you've gotten to 106 doesn't mean you get one.
This guy worked his whole life, raised a family.
So wait a minute. He didn't go back to school to get it. They just sent it to him.
You know what? I think you subscribe to Patton Oswalt's theory. He said if you get to the age of 100 in this country, you should be allowed to commit one murder a year.
Oh.
I didn't know that's what he said, but I'm right. I'm in with him right there. I'd go with 72, frankly.
So he didn't go back to school. This was just an honorary diploma.
Yeah.
She explained her grandfather attended school in Plantersville in a building in the woods without a name.
Well, who cares?
What do you mean, who cares? This is a great old
so
man.
So many people did back then.
I think Pat might have a song coming up about this school in the woods with no name, I think. Would that be possible?
Oh, God, is the school in the desert?
Yeah.
He completed grades 1 through 5 in the woods without a name, and when he was a teenager, Smalls and his buddy Abe moved to Mullins, Lincoln.
Right.
To seek employment in the tobacco industry. There he attended Mullins High School and completed the 8th grade before moving to Washington, D.C., where he worked until retiring in 1960.
Tobacco is a cash crop.
He retired in 1960? Whoa.
Jesus.
I hope he had great retirement planners.
And now he's achieved his...
You would have thought maybe he could have gone for the GED back in 1960.
Are you going to have enough money to retire and live comfortably for the next 70 years?
Hey,
I have 4 reverse mortgages.
do people who have a GED...
raping me!
Do people have a GED? Do they have like a reunion? They get together once a year. Hey, remember that Saturday we got together and took that test? Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Remember that guy over there?
Yeah, you know what?
They don't.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yes.
Good for them.
I think I'm glad they gave this guy the degree.
I'm not. He didn't earn it.
He didn't earn it. You're right.
There it is, the school of hard knocks.
No, he didn't deserve it. No, he didn't.
And who cares at this point?
They probably gave it
He
so
probably
that,
doesn't even know what it is.
what do I have to do, lady, to get you out of my office? Get my grandfather in. Okay, fine. Yeah, now leave.
Hey, Grandpa got the diploma. Yeah, look, he's wearing it as a bib. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Well, most
It's got applesauce on
let's
it.
face it, most high school graduates this year, they can only graduate if they can vape. So this guy, he's too old school. I'm not smoking them, you queer.
And also, while Tom's at it, don't forget to...
Sticking it to the youth.
Stay off Tom's lawn while you're at it. Okay.
I'm sure the guy's a great guy.
How old is he again?
106.
I heard that both presidential candidates may pick this guy as their VP.
Now there's
He calls them whippersnapper.
A nice joke. Yeah, darn
Did you hear
right.
about this guy's? What is it called? He's doing a senior prank.
He is.
He's going to die.
Well, he got us.
I thought he was
you wanna
taking
pick
a
him
nap.
up? Yeah.
I think this. Did you see this story about Jimmy Carter? They have announced that for the first time ever, a former president who's still alive will be honored as the official White House Christmas ornament.
What?
Yes.
They're making this man.
They're going to hang him from the tree?
You're going to make him an ornament. That's right. No, it was an ornament that's unveiled, and every year they do a yearly series issued by the White House Historical Association.
They're ornaments with his face on them or something.
Yes.
I see. Well,
hang him on the tree.
I just know they celebrated such as a celebration can be.
His 99th birthday.
And he's been in hospice for a year.
Yes. Carter's ornament is shaped like an anchor and nod to his Navy service. But it's the first of the U.S. presidents to be honored with an official White House Christmas ornament while still living.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. By the time Christmas comes.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Might want to put an asterisk on that. But hey, look, I don't blame me. I would never have brought that up.
I think you would have.
You just said it.
You would have.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking it out loud.
Actually, I thought that too when I read it.
There are probably people out there that collect all the.
Oh,
White
I'm
House
sure they
Christmas
are
ornaments.
every year.
Poor sad bastards, sure.
Sad bastards.
I got every ornament
my
of the
White House
Christmas
tree.
White House tree since 1973.
Why is that sadder than you having?
I beg your pardon?
57 years of Redskins crap.
I would I admit.
Yes or no, true or false? Do you own?
Huh?
Or have you ever owned now, or have you ever been the owner of a Washington Redskins or Commanders, now with their new name, a Christmas ornament?
I can tell you I don't have a Commander's ornament, but I do have, I think there are a Redskins ornament around. I think I have a Joe Theismann ornament around here somewhere. But yes, the answer is yes. Yes.
See, that's cool.
Yes, but it's not on a tree.
We need an updated Tom ornament. It's very ceremonious at our house every year.
You put up the Tom ornament?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Oh, when the break starts, I'll write that. I got an idea for a new one.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
you should,
good.
I think you should do that.
Because it's a ceremony in my house too. Every year, I take it home and throw it into the fireplace and watch it shatter and burn.
Every year I give away for Christmas. I give you guys something with my picture on it.
Every year I pull the ornament out of my ass and put it up on the tree. I wear it all year.
No, we really do.
It's right there now. All year long.
The same
Hook in
photograph
or hook
every year. And the most popular gift of all the ones I've ever done.
What do you base this on?
I know what you're going to say.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Dog
Toilet
bowls.
paper.
The dog bowl.
Dog bowls.
Everywhere I go, people ask me where my dog goes.
I can't believe it. I have a Tom Dog Bowl, they say.
Can I get one of those, please?
I would love a Tom Dog
I'm enjoying this. I've never heard two asses speaking simultaneously.
I tell you what, I had my dog bowl so long it licked the paint off of the center. It was unbelievable.
What a pleasure to meet you. May I have a
Yes.
dog bowl?
Our dog bowls now are a faint outline of your lovely
Our
visage.
dog bowls now are a faint outline of your lovely visage.
I can get them in metal.
Metal?
Been doing some research.
They have metal.
Now, I've also found I can get. There is a place that will make small sculpted insertable things for butts.
Are you talking about butt plugs?
Are you going to
Tom, I need you to know that if
Tom Griswold butt plugs,
if you make those for us,
let me tell you something. Don't you say something like Tom Griswold butt plugs unless you tend on coming through.
I've done the research.
You need to know if you give me a butt plug with your face on it, I'm using it.
Don't think for a minute it's not going to get you.
Oh my gosh!
That's it's a practical gift.
Yes.
Okay,
oh man!
Let's see now. I'm sorry. Is that sports?
No, world record's coming up.
Okay. Well, this guy that's 106 getting his.
It's sweet.
Of course, these things are always
the
sweet.
best thing about
Yes.
this. If you see a picture of this guy.
He looks 106.
Yeah, but he's got a top
Every
hat.
year of it.
No, I love this. Come here, Josh.
He has a top hat?
He's got a top hat. He's wearing what is it called? Not a tux, but a morning coat and tails and a white bow tie. Isn't that great?
That is great.
And this guy's worked this whole life. He deserves.
He's not in a cap and gown, for God's sake.
That's cool.
He's special. Yeah, he's got a big. When's the last time you saw someone in a top hat? That just looks great.
Yeah, good
Classy
point.
guy. Good for you, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, classy guy. Where's a top hat? Yeah.
Could I pull off a top hat, do you think?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Maybe wear it here with headphones.
If we could get
Well, I don't know how you're going to use your headphones around them, but that
Now,
would
famous top hat wearers right now, the most famous probably is what? Slash?
probably, yeah.
Oh, the one alive now? Yeah.
Abe Lincoln, Mr. Peanut,
Dr.
Slash.
Demento.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for connections, by the way. Have Dr. Demento, Abraham Lincoln, Slash, and Mr. Peanut to try to figure out the.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I bet they use that. Right now, I want to do a quick quiz. Kristi, don't give me that look. By the way, that's a beautiful jacket you're wearing today.
Thank you.
You know what it looks like?
There you go.
It looks like a jacket a ventriloquist dummy would wear.
All right, here's the thing.
Stick your hand up my ass and I'll talk for you.
Everyone's right here. Like it is very nice, but chick's dead on.
It has subtle, wide vertical stripes.
Yes.
So it has that kind of circus feel that chick is.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's all fun.
So when you get home every day, do you just go to Andrew, your man, and just start sobbing?
I thought his name was Anthony.
No, it's Andy. Andrew.
Andy?
Well, I've got a question about Andrew.
We like your jacket from the Steve Harvey collection.
Oh, thank you. No, you just got a new Sleep Number smart bed. You got the big boy. You got you got the king.
Never had a king size bed in my life because
Never had a king.
I never have.
Kristi's
I'm
not
so
a large
excited.
person, but now the point here is that Andy likes a nice firm mattress.
Yeah.
So we understand he sets his side of the mattress at what?
100.
That's right.
Just
and then,
like Chick.
No. Don't mention me. I'm yesterday's news as far as Sleep Number beds
You had
go.
your chance.
You still have now, Kristi, on your side of the bed, you set it at what setting is it?
35.
Okay, that's because it's a smart bed, and at the touch of a button, you can adjust it so you're not stuck with the same firmness level like you are with a regular mattress. And by the way, don't believe me. Ask J.D. Power. The Independent Ratings Association, known as J.D. Power, rated the Sleep Number smart bed #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. So check out the Sleep Number store and find out what I'm talking about. They have perfected adjustable firmness. They call it a smart bed because the bed actually tells you things you can do to get better sleep and get quality sleep. And it's, of course, very important. You can be smart as your smart bed right now because the President's Day sale is continuing, a staggering 50% off right now, the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. See what I'm talking about? And once again, check out the J.D. Power ratings. Just go to jdpower.com/awards to find the Sleep Number store. It's very simple. You go to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Get the details about some very limited special edition financing right now from the Sleep Number store. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. You've been thinking about it. It's the most important piece of furniture in your house. You got to get some good rest. So get a Sleep Number bed. I know I love mine. Coming up, we have the Mars Simulator. They're looking for people to volunteer to get locked up for a year. Also, a great story about that disco bathroom and something fun that happened in a disco bathroom. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Think you know what an electric vehicle should be? Think again. From the charge time and range in the Ioniq 5 and 6 to the 601 horsepower Ioniq 5N, Hyundai is redefining what EVs should be. Learn more about Hyundai EVs at HyundaiUSA.com. EPA estimated 303-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 5 SE SEL limited rear-wheel drive and 361-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 6 SE long-range rear-wheel drive with fully charged battery. Actual range may vary.
Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Well, hello, Chick.
Kristi Lee here in a swell jacket.
Thanks.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Can you throw your voice for me?
There's Ace Cosby.
Thank you very much. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Now, once again, your contention is that Kristi looks like a ventriloquist dummy today.
Only because I've been looking at...
Why don't you have
because
her...
I'm the size of
have
one.
her drink a glass of water, and then you can do her voice.
And now in the news, oh, look at this. We got a cemetery in the news and a hooker.
What?
I don't know what you said.
Cemeteries in the news in a car.
Oh, yeah, we do have that.
Yeah, it's a cool story. Tomorrow on the show, I'm very excited. In the studio, we're going to have a very special guest. His name is Dusty Slay.
We love him.
Looking forward to seeing Mr. Slay. Right now, we return to the sports desk. Is that correct?
Stupid. It's correct, my friend.
We had that great world record. Was it a world record? The guy that was 106 that graduated from high school?
Well, he didn't. He was just given an honorary degree.
And so we gave him
Why
an
is that
honorary
a world record?
Well, he was voted Mr. Popular. You know why?
Why?
He'd buy beer for all of his classmates. Give me a beer, little punk.
I did that my entire senior year. I was 18 my entire, and I.
Back then, you could buy
3.2 and 6%. You could buy 3.2 at 18, 6% at 21 on it. Shingling little.
In Ohio, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We would drive miles
Those
to
were
get
the
across
days.
the border.
They still have 3.2 beer?
I don't think they do. It's all 6 or something. Armando World is almost 10% alcohol. That's what you want to get a hold of. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I interrupted. What do you got?
Officials in Kansas have rescinded a white crappie record.
Yeah?
Your thoughts with the word crappie, if you'd like to carry talk about
It's
that.
not spelled that way.
Problematic. I don't understand. We were talking about language yesterday and how confusing English can be.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's spelled crappy.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it both ways.
But
I have heard people say crappy, too.
I have never heard crappie. I've always heard crappie.
Oh, okay. Well, you hang around enough anglers, you're going to hear.
That's true. I don't spend a lot of time with fishermen. So.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm sorry.
Hanging out time by the river.
According to USA Today, the white crappie caught by angler Bobby Parkhurst weighed in at 4.07 pounds on certified scales, breaking a 59-year-old state record. Here's where it gets fishy.
Oh, boy.
5 days after the new record was announced, a witness tipped the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks, a rat, that the fish was initially weighed at a second location and weighed just 3.73 pounds. X-rays later revealed 2 steel ball bearings inside the crappie's stomach.
We had that huge story out of Ohio a few years ago with those guys cheating at a contest.
Why would anybody risk it now?
It nullified the angler's catch as a state record. The staff used a handheld metal detector to scan the fish. The device detected the presence of metal. Wardens then took the fish to the Topeka Zoo for X-ray examination, where it was revealed 2 steel ball bearings were. How much money did they?
Couldn't they just cut open the fish?
Spend on this?
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
I can fillet a fish, for God's sakes. I'll find those.
It continues. The Shawnee County District Attorney's Office says that following an investigation into the matter, there is sufficient evidence to prosecute the case.
There you go.
They're not messing around.
They're going to have metal detectors at every weigh-in from now on. I mean,
I'm surprised they don't.
I'm surprised a little, too.
The crappie's since been returned to Bobby Parkhurst, and the investigation is concluded.
You're going to have to find a different way to weigh them down.
or something.
I saw that NPR's doing a show about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's about weighing fish. It's called Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I love that
It's
show.
another English joke there.
Yeah, it's a different spelling, you see.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Why are people doing this?
Money.
It's big money.
Moolah, cash, geech, scratch.
Weren't you in a bass tournament last summer?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
did you do? I don't know if
So,
we ever followed up
I
on that.
didn't even weigh. So
Oh.
yeah,
So,
that
but
was a
they're
tough
gonna
one.
they're gonna have metal detectors now.
They're gonna have to at some of these bigger ones for sure. And it's just fine. You just give them a wand.
My
and-
favorite part of this is, don't they have fishermen who buy fillets from a grocery store and bring them and hide them and put them in fish they catch?
Or they'll catch fish prior and then fillet them and stuff them into the fish so that when you would feel it with your hands, you would feel fish flesh as opposed to marbles, essentially. And so, but now they know that too.
What do you think of that, Tom?
Wow. Okay. Sad, really.
Yeah. It's
that's a multi. Is it $1 billion industry?
Sure.
Fish competition?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I don't know in terms of competition,
television
but
coverage,
a ton of money.
Selling the boats and everything else has got to add up. Well,
sure.
Okay.
Cheating is never good.
No. Why do you want to do that?
I meant
Another
one
one?
more. My favorite world record of the morning. How
Really?
many times have I said that?
Not a lot.
0. An electrical engineering student in Germany has broken the Guinness World Record for the fastest modified ride-on toy car.
Yeah.
I did it. Mr. Marcel Paul at Fulda University. We sing to thee, O Fulda. Our praises loud and long.
So you go to FU and the horse you rode in on.
Fulda University in Applied Science earned the record with a souped-up rideable toy car that reached a speed of... Anybody want to guess? Okay.
I don't know.
92.24 miles an hour.
Oh, so you can ride it on the Autobahn.
He said he spent 10 months conducting research and modifying the toy car into a record-breaking vehicle. He said it was his personal goal to exceed 88 miles per hour because that's how fast the DeLorean went and back to the future.
So I was kind of
Marty.
envisioning one of those Barbie Jeeps.
Okay.
Modified to go. This thing really looks like
a go-kart.
It looks like a go. How much of an original toy car is left? It looks like a go-kart.
It even has a Porsche
Yeah.
That's different than the. Well, maybe
Oh, it looks like a toy to me.
That's the same, but
It's just only in that it's very small.
That what 90?
No, that looks like a plastic little race car.
Well, that's not the picture I have.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there's two.
Well, I think what you're seeing, I have a picture. It just looks bigger in this picture than there. You can see
that's
him on
definitely
it.
a toy
that's
there.
Definitely.
That's Whoa.
And the guy's lying down. He looks like he's doing the luge.
Yeah.
And he's got a thing on his helmet that projects the.
He's going so fast.
He's got the steering wheel right there by his joint. You see that?
Yeah, oh yeah, right there in your joint.
Oh yeah.
You gotta.
Okay, well,
steer right there down by your crank.
That's right.
Stick shift.
Hey, put it by your stick.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
It's a
All
stick
right.
shift.
Your
All
rod.
right.
I got all the
Yeah.
He's got fireproof padding around his nuts.
Oh yeah.
Just in case anything goes wrong.
Steers with his dick.
Is that sports?
Yes, sir.
Check, Rocky. This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Kristi.
A lot of people dealing with the cell phone outage this morning. A lot of phones are coming back slowly but surely.
I have no one who loves me, so I don't care about it because
I love you.
I love you too. My God, let's finally.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I think we're going to be okay. Is it?
We're going to be okay, but
Okay.
that brings up Apple has warned customers not to put their iPhones in uncooked rice if their devices get wet.
That was the standard thing. You get a
Right.
baggie full of rice,
Right.
heave the phone in there.
The new guidance, which dispels a piece of long-held conventional wisdom.
Is this from the Apple people?
I swear I'm going to come
Tom
across
is,
this.
Tom is. He's always said this. He believes in it, and you've just put him out adrift. He doesn't know what to do.
Oh, the Apple people's advice probably is buy a new one.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
Oh, no, that rice thing doesn't work. Not at all. No.
Yeah, they need to increase their sales somehow. That's their problem.
This is from the Apple people. They say that you should let your phone dry out on its own. The company said submerging devices in rice can actually damage them. Users are advised to unplug their phones from the power adapter and gently tap on their phone with the charging port facing down to let excess liquid drain from the device.
It's
you
like
should then...
like it peeing. It looks like it's peeing.
Yeah.
When you do that, it looks like it pees.
I've got a feeling next week Apple's going to be releasing iRice, the branded
special kind of rice.
Special rice, yeah. Do not eat this rice. It's strictly for drying out your phone.
They also suggest you leave your phone in a dry area with airflow and avoid using heat, compressed air, or cotton swabs. And they say it could take up to 24 hours for the device to dry completely.
Have you ever had to do it?
Nope.
Oh, I have. And
You dropped it in a toilet, didn't you? I'm surprised you didn't just get a brand new one.
I'm guessing, I don't think you've really told us how many times you've dropped a phone into a toilet.
Yeah.
I'm guessing many.
Just the one.
I don't believe
I'll tell you what, I did it not too long ago, and I did a really deft swat. I got it, so it missed.
Really? Oh, it started to fall into the toilet?
Yeah, and then I did a whack.
Ooh.
They were whacking the toilet, Josh.
Did you use your hand?
When I lived at home.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
What'd you say, Kristi?
I go, did you use your hands? Because he's standing there peeing. He could have been... Never mind. Whack. I'm going to whack you up the head.
She's suggesting I hit a homer.
Yes, exactly.
Did he use his hands to whack the phone?
Yeah, there you go.
It is very funny. There you go.
I still don't get it.
It's my fault, Chris.
I know, but...
Am I the only one who, when I'm peeing, my phone is in my pocket?
Mine
you
is
weirdos.
Not even there.
I don't ever look at my phone. I'm far above it.
I'm a slave to my device. I have to look or else I'm nothing.
That's right. Or as I like to say, 99% of Americans.
If I'm in there for more than 1 minute, it means I'm doing Wordle.
You still call it Wordle?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you could call it Turtle.
So anyway.
You, sir.
Oh, I'm coming for you. It's not going to stop.
So once again, the message is don't put your iPhone in rice if you get it wet.
No, just let it dry out on
I'd always heard it was effective.
Well, we all heard that. So. Oh,
Shut
you've
up,
done
Apple.
it,
You
Pat?
don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, you shut up, Pat.
Play Apple. I said.
Play us a song, Pat.
What would you like to hear?
I don't know.
Anything, just play.
I think we have several requests, Pat.
Play some music.
Several requests for Pat to do an instrumental.
Oh, that's not very nice. You have a lovely singing voice, Pat.
Thank you, Kristi.
I'll tell you what.
Maybe today's the day Pat and I do our big duet.
You have a duet?
Yeah, we've been working on.
We've been working on.
Don't go breaking my heart.
I couldn't if I tried.
Oh yeah.
I get restless.
Baby, you're not my kind.
Now, real quick, I want to remind everybody that Peter Frampton, friend of the show, a great artist, is one of the fine artists up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you can vote for Peter and whoever else you want to vote for, more or less, if you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website. And we'd certainly suggest that you give Mr. Frampton a thumbs up. Also, there was a fun story yesterday about the band Foreigner, and they are also up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And the distinguished actor, really kind of a
show off,
just a very
McGronson?
singular character, the great
Jack Black.
Are you going to play that
Jack
again?
Black. I love this. I love Jack Black. Here's Jack urging people to vote. Well, you'll see.
Somebody give me a nod
like
when it's
the
over.
First time, like you opened up the door. Hey, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, open the door. Foreigners waiting outside. Let him in.
Isn't that nice? Okay, thank you very much. So go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website. What are you doing? Are you doing it over there right now? You voting?
Yep.
I'm not
do it
gonna
every
vote.
day.
If you vote for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, all you do is get rock and roll jury duty. I'm out.
I would love rock and roll jury duty. I don't mind. I love rock and roll.
I like that sass.
Yeah, I don't mind. Bring it on, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Kristi, I think you should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right. For
There's
what?
that, that great song, Is There a Rock and Roll Heaven by the Righteous Brothers? That one, you know that one, Chick?
Yeah, I know that one. I think I heard it once. And
Pat,
I
I got an
won't
idea.
listen to this again.
What's that?
We could do a knockoff on that called Is There a Rock and Roll Prison?
Oh, that's a good one.
Have all of the...
Who would you put
Really?
in a rock and roll prison?
Well,
Bring all those memories back?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Phil
you mean-
Spector.
oh,
Chuck
those
Berry.
people. I thought you meant people that just weren't very good.
No.
You meant
No,
that
people,
went to jail.
some very fine artists are awful people. Ike Turner.
Yeah.
A little bit of assault. We'll work on that, Ben. Is that song familiar enough to people to even do a parody of? Do you remember that?
No, not at all.
There's
no
a
way.
rock and roll. What is it?
You know,
If
they
there's a
got
rock and roll
hell of
heaven,
a band.
It's Righteous Brothers, isn't
yeah.
it?
Band, yeah. Band.
I'll dig that song up. It's fun.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
He's in heaven.
Yeah, he'd be there.
Yeah, Christ.
One would hope.
Right.
If anybody,
lead singer.
if anybody had a golden ticket, for God's sake, that'd be rough. Hey, Dad, what the hell?
Yeah.
Look at me, this Nepo crap. So sorry. What's coming up, Kristi Lee?
We still have to talk about our Mars simulator. If you want to pretend like you live on Mars.
I do that all the time.
We also have virtual reality and seniors.
It's a great story.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
Yeah, really fun.
I bet it sucks.
Really? I see.
Nanu. Oh my God, he's a genius.
That part.
I love Jack Black, too.
Oh, come on, he's great.
Nanu.
Okay, so that's all coming up. And what else did I want to mention real quick?
I don't know what.
Oh, I know. I was going to. We have Al Jackson coming up this morning, and then Dusty Slay, comedian, joining us tomorrow in the studio. I'm certainly looking forward to seeing Dusty once again. And he's out on tour, and he's got that great new special, and we can ask him about the restaurant where he used to be employed, Hyman's.
Oh, that's right.
In Charleston,
yes.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
And
Great
I got to
place.
find out what to order because we're going to be heading down there soon.
The Cherries Jubilee.
Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold. Hi, Tom.
Hello. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Got a request here. Wanted to fulfill this. I mentioned it quite a while ago, and I did not get to it. It comes to us from Denver, Colorado. Patrick, kind enough to write. His daughter, Kira, is having her 8th birthday.
Oh, my gosh. Happy birthday, Kira.
But very special request from her.
For his 8-year-old?
Yeah.
The 8-year-old wants to hear something.
Yeah, I think we'll just play a portion of it. It's
Okay.
kind of a long song.
That's our
It's
humor.
a filthy bit.
It's our humor level, certainly. 8 years old.
It's one of the classics.
Really?
It's it's a TG Mofo MC.
Are you kidding me?
Now, you understand, though. This makes sense.
She's 8?
Yeah.
All farts are, especially
Big
funny.
for the 8-year-olds?
But Tom thinks grown-ups should be laughing at
Oh, yeah.
I'm really laughing at this. It's a long intro. Serious song.
Yeah, they're really taking their time getting to it, aren't they, Pat?
Setting the tone, Pat.
2 sexy ladies were with me that night. We picked up Willie and went out for a bite. Willie ordered chili. The ladies had tacos. I had pepperoni pizza and a plate of greasy nachos. My stomach started hurting. It started to swell. Then somebody shouted, "Yo, what's that smell?" The air was funky with an evil breeze. And the ladies said,
Hey, who cut the cheese?
"Who cut the cheese?
Oh man! Oh man!
Who cut the cheese?
What was that?
The cheese."
Oh man!
It's in the song.
It is?
Yeah.
Hey, who cut the cheese?
I was feeling kind of guilty. I hated to admit it. I had cut the cheese. I was the one who did it. I smiled at Willie, then ripped off a trouser sneeze. He jumped out the window. He knew who cut the cheese. Who cut the cheese?
Oh man! Oh man!
Who cut the cheese? Come on, baby, pull my finger. Who cut the cheese?
Oh man! Oh man!
Who cut the cheese? SBD, solid but deli. Who cut the cheese?
Oh man! Oh man!
I cut the cheese.
That was added.
Thank you.
Very funny.
Thank you,
It
Kira.
seems
For
like it should be sped up a little bit, though.
Oh, it's got a lot of problems.
No, I'm not exactly humming it.
that's Smooth Teddy B and TG Mofo MC.
And that was for her? Who?
Their classic. Kira. She
happy birthday,
turned
Kira.
8.
Glad you liked it.
Had a nice request from Denver, Colorado.
It is
All
a
goes
fun one.
downhill from here.
Okay. Let's see.
8
Where
years
were
old
we?
is about to peak. Am I right on
I
that?
think we were talking to Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Oh, you
Anything
were?
going on over there?
Yes. A new trend on TikTok.
Yay!
How you love this.
Woo!
Has users enhancing their water with sugar-free syrups.
So what is it?
So
Kool-Aid?
users are uploading clips relating to spicing up plain water with everything from syrup recipes to low-calorie powders flavored like Skittles. Some so-called water mixologists offer specific combinations of sugar-free syrups and flavor packets. Nutritionists, however, are cautioning that the trend is not promoting real hydration, as artificial sweeteners are still problematic for gut health. Dr. Uma Naidoo, a Harvard-trained nutritional psychiatrist, told CNBC, in all honesty, water is water.
There's a
and
new
it's
wait a
not
minute,
any
hang on a
different
second.
from drinking Kool-Aid.
There's a nutritional psychiatrist?
Yep.
Sure.
Who says things
Absolutely.
like, in all honesty, water is water.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a brilliant woman right there.
Well, she may be brilliant.
No, she's
I didn't
nothing.
realize that there was a discipline in psychiatry involving nutrition.
Of course.
Really?
That's a lot of eating disorders.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
So she doesn't just like have a gallon jug of water on a couch. Well,
No.
feeling wet again. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Back in my day, Josh.
Yes, sir.
You know how you flavored water?
How?
Whatever the hose had been sitting near when you're playing outside.
Mhm.
It is.
Rust flavored? Is
Yeah,
that what
whatever,
you got?
probably.
I love it.
Yeah, old
Delicious.
It's nice. Okay.
Oh, it's
Thank
great.
you very much, TikTok.
Summer day.
Do you enhance your water? Do you drink water?
Yeah. Do I enhance it? No.
Yeah. Do you put anything in
Just
it?
like a bottled water.
Any kind of water. I have reverse osmosis water at my house.
Of course you do.
Oh, Tom Selleck pushes that, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Reverse osmosis, yeah.
It comes with my mortgage.
You mean reverse osmosis like it has no flavor?
No, it's just it's filtered water.
I mean, you drink it in your, you drink it with your ass.
That would be an innovation.
Is that reverse osmosis?
You're the one that has the. Now, you have the bidet.
That's right.
Now, does your
I have the
bidet?
cleanest ass in this room.
And you have that hooked up to a reverse osmosis machine.
I do, yeah.
How dare you?
A lot of nerve.
Now, when I was over at Josh's house,
Braggart.
what I thought was cool.
Yeah.
You've never been
It
to
was
Josh's house.
much like being at a nice restaurant where they walk up and they go, "Do you want the flat water or?"
Yes.
Bidet water?
No. They want the flat water, or do you want sparkling water?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, there's nothing like sparkling water in the keister. I'll tell you what,
Effervescent.
yeah, right. It's clean.
Yes.
Maybe we should do a home tour. Go to each other's. Everybody, we go to everybody's home.
You have got to shut up.
It'd be great video. Come on, it'd be fun.
No.
All right.
You wouldn't have us over at your house.
Who has the most junk at their house? I vote Ace.
Oh, I think
no
Ace would
doubt.
vote Ace.
Hands down, he's the winner.
I've got a pretty good sized room of nothing but stuff. Yeah. I don't
Do you
know.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Not me. I dumpstered it all out. I'm done.
Sure you did.
I mean, you'd be stunned. It's amazing.
I know you don't save newspapers anymore either.
I've got them. I save them on my phone. I've got the big memory chip. I'm sorry, Kristi Lee. What have you got?
A new study has found that how much TV you watch may affect nighttime urination. According to this study, people who spent 5 or more hours a day watching TV or videos had a 40% higher risk of experiencing nocturia, or the need to urinate multiple times at night, compared to participants with less than an hour of daily viewing time.
I don't think that
Less
has
than an
anything
hour.
to do with it.
I watch less than
Doesn't
an hour.
Noctura sound like a facial cream? What's the secret? That's made with your urine. Noctura.
She uses Noctura.
She looks great, but she smells like piss.
Yes.
So what is the relationship? You're watching television all day.
And then you can't sleep. You have to get up in the middle of the night to pee a lot.
Is that because when you're watching TV, you're sitting there drinking and eating?
It must be.
Must be. I don't know.
Well, it probably explains why there's no channel number 1.
Either that
No.
or you're an adult male.
Why isn't there a
Yeah.
channel 1, by the way?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
There's no channel 1 on
Last time
TV.
it started with Channel 3 was a big thing.
I think 1 is VHF and it's reserved for emergency vehicles, or they used to be.
I don't know.
It's probably not that way anymore.
Not emergency vehicles.
But there aren't any.
That would be stupid. Emergency broadcasts.
No, emergency vehicles with
our cars, you dummy.
communication.
An ambulance can't go on a television. I can't
Yes,
work
but
with...
they can talk on the radio.
I can't work with this man.
I'm ambulance.
He's an idiot.
I am an idiot. That's not debatable.
So your body's if you watch too much TV, your body's waking up because you have to pee. So this is your body's way of saying, hey, look, while you're up, why don't you pop the TV on and get another hour in?
That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm with you guys. You
No,
must
there's
be sitting
something
there
else.
drinking the whole
And-
time and
and
not going to the
definitely
bathroom.
shut down.
Yeah.
Do you watch 5 hours of TV a day?
On a slow day, yeah. How many hours of TV do you watch? You just stick your nose in everybody else's business and gum up the work. You're probably busy doing that, I would think.
Your TV's on all the time, isn't it?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, because you can't
Not
figure out
since
how
the
to turn
beginning
it
of this
on.
conversation.
No. At my old house, you couldn't turn the one TV off.
Remember?
That sounds totally reasonable.
I'm telling you, you
And
couldn't.
now in this one, you can't turn it on, right? Don't you?
If you wait 10 minutes, there's a protocol. You have to get the head of NBC in the phone. No, I don't.
Hey, I have good news. The pandas are coming back to San Diego.
Nobody cares unless they're filled with caramel.
How many, can we x-ray them for cameras and microchips, please? So they go back to China for, 2 weeks, and all of a sudden they're back here? You're telling me there's not... In fact...
There's some dude inside a suit.
Yes, exactly.
You're telling me the pandas are coming back and I ain't got no cell service?
Same day.
Okay, when we come back, a song from Mr. Godwin.
Sure.
Also coming up, comedian Al Jackson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Support comes from ServiceNow. We're for people doing the creative work they actually want to do. That's why this ad was written and read by a real person and not AI. You know what people don't want to do? Boring, busy work. Now with AI agents built into the ServiceNow platform, you can automate millions of repetitive tasks in every corner of your business, IT, HR, and more, so your people can focus on the work that they want to do. That's putting AI agents to work for people. It's your turn. Visit ServiceNow.com.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate pina colada and Thai-iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk. There's
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Tom.
Let's see. Coming up tomorrow, Dusty Slay. Coming up in a few minutes, Al Jackson. Right now, we've suggested that today she looks more puppet-like than usual. It's Kristi Lee. Kristi Lee and her. All I said was I really like that jacket.
At least you
It
admit
looks
I'm
very
a
nice.
puppet.
It is a cool jacket.
Thank
It
you.
is kind of a military cut with a nice, subtle, thick vertical stripe.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then Chick said you look like a ventriloquist dummy.
And Chick's not wrong either.
It looks like a coat you would put on your ventriloquist.
So what we're asking Kristi to do is drink a glass of water while doing the news, and we'll throw her voice.
All right, here we go.
Okay, what story? Wait a minute, hang on. I got it.
Oh,
What story do you want to do?
A disco bathroom.
Disco bathroom. You can't start drinking the water yet.
This was a bad idea
Oh,
from
yeah.
the minute it fell out of your mouth.
What fun this is.
Yeah. Boy, that's
I'll
hilarious.
just do the
No,
story.
it's
Go ahead,
terrible.
Kristi.
No, just drink the water. I'll do it.
He just wants to talk.
Headline, Ohio couple married disco dick.
I heard Ohio cockle, dick.
Dick. That's all
Will
I heard.
you knock it off?
We can't come on the air and say dick.
I said dick.
A couple in Ohio got married inside a gas station's now somewhat famous disco bathroom.
Remember the disco bathroom
Yes.
story?
Nope.
Could you? Hop Shops.
You may have been gone, actually.
Hop Shops is the place.
Which is
Can you shut up for like 5 seconds?
I was directing it at you because you weren't paying attention.
I don't want to pay attention.
This is a great story.
I'm not going to pay attention.
These people are from Ohio, just like you.
they've been enjoying viral fame recently for their unusually styled gas station bathrooms, and they announced nuptials between Mr. Logan Abney and Miss Tiana Ailstock at its Verona, Ohio location.
So far, riveting.
Their ceremony
Isn't that sweet? They're getting married in this special bathroom.
They already did, Tom. It took place on Valentine's Day.
How romantic. Married in a gas station bathroom.
Saw Tiana walking past snacks and
Sometimes
slushies
the lights flash.
and
Wow.
her father's arm to the convenience store's bathroom.
That trucker dropping a deuce. Ask him to ease off for a minute. I got to
There he
say
is.
the I do's.
She and Logan exchanged custom vows before sharing a first kiss, then smacking the red party button to trigger the bathroom's disco lights.
No, excuse me for 1 second. No, the party button, Josh, that's your prostate?
It is, yeah. Oh, yeah. A
little poke there.
The newlyweds then danced to Randy Travis's classic "Forever and Ever, Amen."
Oh, I love that song.
Who doesn't? That is a classic.
I would be counted.
I
among
like it
those
too.
for
That
hating
the disco bathroom chick, since you weren't here, the disco bathroom. You walk in there and you hit that button, and all these lights go.
Hang on, let me turn my headphones on. What?
The disco bathroom. It's kind of fun. They have them at all their particular locations, I guess.
Of what?
The Hop Shops. It's like a gas station 7-Eleven kind of thing.
And they're called Hop Shops?
Yes, that's the name of the chain.
They're all across the country?
They're in
all
West,
the states?
They're in Kentucky. I know that. Ohio.
Huh.
They're cool. I mean, they're a good place to stop, but getting married in one of those.
Yeah.
They did the borrowed something blue thing. The something blue, Josh, urinal cakes.
Oh.
Sure, they have very clean
Do they
bathrooms.
still have urinal cakes? Do they have? Are they still
haven't seen them
going?
Yeah, I have urinal cakes at my house. Ace gave them to me.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, Ace. I've installed them.
Good.
And they're good for like 10,000 Ps.
Do you have a little counter next to the urinal so you can flip it so you know when it's done?
And they're nice though. It's a nice touch. I do have a urinal in the master bath, or what's it called again? Primary bathroom.
Closet.
Closet?
Is it the closet?
You've been in my bathroom.
Yeah, it's not. It's like,
That's just that.
It's just
part.
the toilet. The other
Tell
part
me you
is-
just destroyed that bathroom when you were in there.
Do not go
In any event, this is it's called the disco bathroom chick, and it's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's sweet that this couple's getting married.
Yeah, you know what? Now I'm convinced.
Did you see the pictures, Kristi?
I did not. I did not see the wedding pictures. No.
There's a sign that says
have to. You simply
you must wash your hands before dancing to the electric slide.
Yeah.
They really do a nice job. Honeymoon, by the way, coming up.
Oh, yeah? Where are they going to honeymoon?
What do you think would be appropriate?
Oh, I thought.
I thought you had a whole hunk.
I really thought I was helping you.
I would assume it'd be the Come and Go, which is a different chain. And that's the chain. They're changing their name, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
The Come and Go.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jizz and Jet.
It's just the comment.
I'm sorry. It's what?
Jizz and Jet.
Really?
Pat, do you have a song for us?
Yeah, I do. I don't feel like singing, but I'm just kidding. Because we're having a party, little Sam Cooke, little Southside Johnny. Oh, we're having a party. A gas station bathroom party. Come on. At a hop shop in Kentucky. While truckers are trying to go. Oh, we're pissing Mr. DJ. And there's a big old red button. It says, don't push me, don't push me. But apparently that means nothing. They're playing songs from Dirty Dancing. There's a big old disco ball. Meanwhile, a weary traveler is constipated in a stall.
Oh.
Here he sits, all broken-hearted. You know what he came for.
Yeah.
He can't get started. and you're having such a good time. Poor bastard only farted. We're having, and it goes on from there because it's a huge party.
Nice. Thank you very much. Little Southside Johnny tribute.
I'm not done yet.
Okay. I bet the parents were happy.
You think? Oh, cheap.
I mean, the mother of the bride, the father of the bride, they saved a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what if they had to pay a rental fee for the?
Probably not. They're getting all of this publicity for free.
They should give. It sounds like fun.
I'm glad the couple enjoyed themselves and wish them the best.
I wish I'd been there. Because as you know, I've
what
done.
What would you have done? Thrown Fritos?
I have done. I have done. Did I just say I have done? I have done.
Officiating.
I'm an officiant.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I've done that. And I would of course add that classic line that's often removed. If anyone objects to this union, flush now or forever hold your peace.
Mm-hmm. Hold your peace.
It's dignity. Dignity is what I try to bring to the ceremony. Thank you. Now, coming up, comedian Al Jackson will be joining us tomorrow. Dusty Slay is going to be hanging with us, but right now we have more news with Kristi Lee. What is it?
Oh, it's a sad news in Charleston, West Virginia.
Uh-oh.
Fans of the restaurant known as Hooters are planning to hold a candlelight vigil for a soon-to-be-demolished restaurant.
No kidding.
Yeah, according to an event page, devoted patrons had hoped someone would purchase the closed building that was, quote, once the almighty Hooters in Kanawha City and reopen it.
Kanawha City.
Sorry. It was recently announced that the Hooters building would be demolished to make room for a Sheetz gas station.
Oh, Sheetz is good.
They got a good product.
It's very good.
How do they spell that?
SHEETZ.
Yeah.
So
somebody had a good sense of humor when they named
Hooters
that.
business turned to Sheetz?
Yes.
That's hard to believe.
Now they're holding a candlelight vigil to honor the location before the building gets demolished on February 26th.
A candlelight vigil.
Organizers promise chicken wings with traditional Hooters sauce and a limited amount of the goat sandwich, the strip tease. I don't know anything about that.
Chicken strips with melted cheese on it and your toasted bun there. And
that's the goat sandwich?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the greatest of all time.
Okay.
You're going to ceremonially ceremoniously burn all of the celery.
Yes.
Yeah, at Hooters.
Left over.
I like Hooters. I really enjoy their food, yeah.
I haven't been to a Hooters.
I'll take you. We can look at boobs, eat. It's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Oh, man, this is a good sandwich.
I
My God, look at those
appreciate a nice
boobs.
pair, yeah.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
It'll probably become a Twin Peaks, which seems to be the tradition.
How do you pronounce that city, Chick?
It's a county, Kanawha County, and then there's a Kanawha City. It's Kanawha.
Yeah, that's it. Kanawha.
You just say Kanawha. Yeah.
Nice.
We're going to be there.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Oh, that's right.
Charleston, WV, be looking for us. Now,
Tri-Cities, Huntington, Ironton, Ashland. Oh, yeah, West Virginia. It's popping.
Cool. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Almost heaven, they say.
Pat?
Yes, sir.
Do we have another song coming out of you?
Yeah. You want it now?
Oh, you have it now?
Sure.
Well, by all means.
Well, I'm going down to Charleston this weekend for the vigil.
All right.
Oh,
nice.
I'm going to sing right there from the vigil.
All right.
Goodbye, Hooters. West Virginia. Best breasts and chicken wings this side of the river. Waitresses were bold there, put on quite a show. White tank tops, tight orange shorts with a hint of camel toe. 1, 2, 3. Country roads, take me there. We'll have a vigil. Pull up a chair. Oh, Hooters, West Virginia. Someone's naked, mama. Beer, boobs, and wings. Hooters, please don't go.
All right. Oh, yeah, it's kind of a sad song. Thank you very much. Now, coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Al Jackson. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. What's BetterHelp all about? Well, it's about your mental health. It's about feeling great in your head. And among other things, it's about convenience because BetterHelp has taken contemporary technology and applied it to the world of therapy. Now, how does it work? Well, you fill out a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists at any time, by the way, no charge. And then you do the therapy online, just like you did the questionnaire. Except you can do it speaking back and forth. You could do it as if you were on a Zoom call. You could do it like you were on the phone. You could do it texting back and forth. The key is this is it's about whatever is best for you. It's about flexibility and convenience and dealing with your schedule. So check it out by going to betterhelp.com/BT show. You know, they say It's a common misconception that, for example, in the world of romance, that relationships have to be easy to be right. Not necessarily. And that's where counseling and therapy can be extraordinarily helpful. So become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for a soulmate or not right now, and find out what's going on in your head with BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/BT show. If you go today, you'll get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT show. Coming up, we have the NASA Mars Simulator looking for volunteers. We have someone taking a shortcut with their automobile and doing a lot of damage. And we have comedian Al Jackson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
TaxAct knows small business owners can sometimes use a little help with their taxes. That's why TaxAct has Expert Assist, a team of live tax experts ready to answer any questions you may have. Think of them as your own personal sidekick. Not like one of those funny talking animal sidekicks, more like the super smart nerding out on tax code and business casual attire sidekick, but just as helpful and lovable. TaxAct. Let's get them over with.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We will be more than ready to talk with Al Jackson here any moment as he helps Tom navigate in today's world.
That's right. I'm still intrigued by this couple who got married in the disco bathroom.
Why?
At the Hop Shop.
Because it's something you would never do.
I think it's fun.
I think it's kind of fun, sure.
And it's the famous disco bathroom.
Yeah. You hit the red button and the ball starts spinning.
I can't tell how many people were able to attend the wedding.
I'm sure they held the bathroom door open.
You think so?
Yes.
All right.
So it's cram everybody in there.
It's unisex. Everyone is welcome.
Yes.
And we don't know about the honeymoon.
No. Where do you think they honeymooned?
I was, as I suggested, perhaps the come and go. We are waiting Al. Oh, here we go. There's Al Jackson. Right there he is, right there, Al. Hey, Al, how are you, sir?
Hey, who's honeymooning?
A couple got married in your home state, Ohio. Did you guys, on your show, The Daily Blast Live, did you talk about the disco bathroom this chain is doing? They've fixed up a bunch of their bathrooms. There's a so-called party button. You hit the button and disco lights shine, and it's very, very festive.
But wait, it's for people that are already in the bathroom, currently using the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you stay in the bathroom to party, or do you do your business and you just have like a 30-second party, depending on what is the issue that brought you into the bathroom?
I think the disco...
This is like a takeoff of like the disco cab. Remember when those were big, where you would get in and they would turn the lights on? It's like, oh, you're in disco cab, but like you don't know why that person's in your cab.
Similar idea.
I don't know if this is the move. The bathroom is, what do you call that? Super gross.
Yeah.
And people want to spend as limited amount. Am I the only one that I hold my breath automatically when I walk in the bathroom?
Even your own bathroom?
No, mine is fine. But a public, like when I'm at work, like there's always somebody that just is destroying it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that should have happened at home. You brought that inside of you to work. Why did you do that? That's a home thing. Yeah, it's not for work. That should be an emergency. If you're using the bathroom at work, that's a failure to plan or a bad chicken salad. But it can't be like, every day at 10 o'clock. It's like, no, that's a home thing.
Okay, so you're not in favor then of the disco bathroom?
No, because what if you're using the regular bathroom as a regular person and it turns into a disco bathroom? Do they clear the bathroom before it becomes a disco bathroom?
I don't think so.
Is it a one-seater?
No, I don't know if it's a one-hitter. That's a fair question, Kristi. I don't think so. I think it's a little bit bigger than that, but we can explore that when we have time.
I'll tell our listeners this, Tom, as a person who's been traveling for 25 years. Little secret, and I look, I'm sorry, but the women's the unisex bathroom that's for women that have babies, where they have the big changing station, that's where you want to go if you got to handle other business, because it's huge in there. It's like an RV, and it's just you. It's got the his and her sinks, that futuristic hand dryer, it's from the Running Man, and I've felt bad because I've opened the door and there's a real mother and child waiting for me, and I was just in there marinating. But look, traveling's stressful. So,
Yeah, that changing table, though, is
take it with a grain of salt.
those changing tables are germ farms. You don't want to get near them. You're better off changing on the floor.
Well, what you're doing on them.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now, Al, we speak with Al every week, and the topic is language, trying to get a little bit hipper, see what's going on out there. What have you got for me today, Al?
Language. Tom, I feel like we've been starting off with difficult ones, so I want to start with one that you've definitely heard, and I want to see if you exactly know the definition. What does the phrase "let them" or "let me cook" mean?
Let me cook me?
No, let me cook.
Oh, let me cook.
What does that mean?
Let me cook. Obviously, it's not a reference to actual cooking.
No.
I don't think you should be allowed to ask any questions, because I think
that's the kind of question that.
Yeah.
Does it mean I'll take over the conversation? You're sitting there talking to some people. I'll tell you what. Let me cook, and then you expound what the topic might be.
May I have a guess?
That's a good guess. You actually hear this in sports a lot.
Oh. That's not
There's a phrase, let Russell Wilson cook, the former quarterback of the Denver Broncos. Let him cook. What do they mean by that? Let Russ cook.
Give him a break.
What does it mean to let Kristi cook?
Let her take the ball and run.
Almost the opposite. It's just like if the show starts, and I'll use Josh because he's always just on point. If Josh is not really into it yet, and somebody's like, "Hey, what's going on with Josh?" You say, "Chill out, Josh got this. Let him cook. Let him get into it. Let him get comfortable, and he's going to do what he does." So it's like, let me cook for a second before you get on my back, basically.
Yeah, my original guess was let me think about it. Let me just think about it. Let me cook on that.
I'm not even mad at that, though. I like that.
He's not ready to be served yet.
Yeah.
He's cooking. He's cooking over there.
Right.
Yeah. But eventually,
you don't throw the dish out.
Well, no, served means something else.
You tasted that dish.
But he'll get there.
Serves very. You just got served. That's a very old. No,
but you know what I mean. I'm just extending.
That's what that means.
I'm extending the analogy. He's cooking right now, and in 5 minutes from now, Josh is going to chime in with some witticism that will be ready to go. It's up to temperature and ready to eat. Right?
Yeah. Keep your hands out of it for now.
Okay. Back to food, but okay.
Okay. Yes. We got it. I got it.
I'll take it.
He's got it. Okay.
Tom.
Yes, sir.
This should hit you because you actually have had several of these. Baby girl. When would you use that phrase? When would you say that to somebody? How would you use baby girl in slang terminology?
Don't look at me.
Your baby girl.
Well, I have 4 daughters. So I
okay.
Yes.
I say something like, "Hey, girlfriend, where do you want to go for lunch?" to my 8-year-old daughter.
Are you a black woman when you want to go to lunch?
Wait a minute.
Hey, girlfriend.
Your 8-year-old daughter your girlfriend?
That's funny though. You're
just a phrase. Hey, girlfriend.
Yeah, you're being silly with your daughter.
Once again, I believe I'm culturally inappropriately
how about
acquiring a term.
I'm on I'm with a woman who I like, but we haven't quite dated. It's kind of flirty for me to go, hey, let's go to Starbucks. I got you, baby girl. I'll buy you a venti drink.
That seems somewhat forward to me.
Now, babe, yeah, well, that's the thing, and that's what I was going to say. Tom, you're on top of it, but he used it the correct way. Baby girl is a term of endearment, like you're kind of like, you get special treatment as a girl. So, like, if you guys were going to Starbucks and you went every day at lunch, Josh, and then one day you were like, baby girl, what you want? She definitely is like, we're not. He doesn't just see me as his desk mate.
Right.
Yes.
Something's going down.
Right.
Baby girl is like a term of endearment. Like, hey, Kristi on this show. She and Jess Hooker, they are baby girls. So it's like, hey, pull the car around and get the umbrella. Baby girl's coming out. I don't want to get wet.
Yeah, you want to take care of her.
I'll hear something
Absolutely.
about getting her wet. That's extraordinarily
Well,
fair.
I mean,
I think it's raining.
I missed that part. I'm sorry. Okay. What else?
So, Tom, please please, for the love of God, please use the term baby girl.
Oh,
for the
Lord.
Chick, you can leave if you need
The
to.
uncomfortableness meter is all the way to the right.
Yeah, I don't see me using that, really. I can't pull it off. I don't.
Let's say your girlfriend is at the sink and she's frustrated with the dishes, and somebody left cereal from the morning and it's dried on the bowl, and she's you walk away, hey, I got this, baby girl. Go sit down.
She'd say, of course you've got it. You always do the dishes. That's part of
You're doing something to help.
That's part of the system. Hey, baby girl, I got this. You go watch that show with the police and the doctors all the time.
Oh, I feel like I've seen an episode.
Don't ruin it.
The Griswolds at home.
She watches Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay.
To chill.
Baby girl, you sit there.
Yeah. My ex-wife used to watch Grey's Anatomy on a loop.
Really?
Like it was just on all the time, and it's been on for 25 seasons. So
I've
you
never seen
it's
one.
really I think it's like Law and Order SVU. Like either you've only seen like one or two, or you've seen them all 9 times.
Some of the characters have gotten so old they call it
just a dick.
I'm sorry?
Oh, some of the characters have gotten so old they call it Grey Anatomy now.
I see.
They're aged.
Silver.
Thought this was a morning comedy show.
There's the main guy, McCraggy.
Is there a series you've watched multiple times?
Yeah.
What?
Modern Family. I've seen every episode multiple times. Friends. I've seen every episode multiple. Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
X-Files.
Sopranos, 6 Feet Under, stuff like that.
Al, what's the show you've watched the most?
Man, I've watched Veep a lot. I think Veep is hilarious.
I've
watched
almost
Veep.
too funny.
Really funny.
Yeah, it's really it's tricky. I mean, Josh, it's like one of those things where even though it's probably made in 2014, 2015, you're like, oh, you couldn't say that now. It's just a really cool show.
Yeah,
it's just funny, and they kind of talk like adults do. So
brilliant.
That's definitely mine. What about Tom? Do you watch anything on repeat? I'm guessing not.
Not really.
I used to watch Mike and Molly on kind of. I bet you've seen.
I've seen every episode of Mike and Molly because that used to be on when I would wake up.
And I bet you've seen a few multiple times too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a great show.
He's
great
watched
cast.
Gilligan's Island.
Shout out Billy Gardell.
Andy
great
Griffith.
dude.
Andy Griffith, of course.
Yeah.
Veep is great. I do of the adult shows. That's certainly a great.
Dobie Gillis, you're a big fan.
Of
Yeah, I
course.
haven't seen those in a long time. Now, Al, we got time for
Tom,
another
I
word
have
here.
one
Oh, go ahead.
Okay,
Roger.
this is a phrase that I actually think I love this phrase. And that phrase is fax, F-A-X, no printer. Fax,
no printer.
F-A-X, no printer.
All about
It means I got it. It means you're trying to send a message to someone, they're not getting it.
That's a great guess.
Oh, that's
and
not
you had
it.
a lot of swag on that answer. It's not right, but that was a good guess.
Ah, damn it.
The thing is, don't look too deeply into how the first word is spelled. That's a big hint.
Oh, okay.
Fax, no printer.
Does it mean facts, as in CTS? Facts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They're not taking in the actual reality of the situation. There are a lot of facts they're ignoring.
Really, the no printer is kind of like a trick because it doesn't really mean anything. It just means like big facts like that. You could just say, "Look, I'm sorry to tell you, but the Kansas City Chiefs are going to repeat as Super Bowl champions." That's facts, no printer. It's just like that's a fact. So the no printer I think that got tagged on because of the facts with the FAX. But I just love like facts, no printer. I think it's going to replace big facts because big facts is getting old.
Yeah, I miss the fax machine.
So,
by the
do?
way,
me too.
Yeah, those were cool.
Yeah. The sound.
Really?
I miss the smell of offices. I miss the smell, and I think it's because my dad had a law office. There was a smell of offices in the 80s of copier toner and a lot of paper. There was paper in files in file cabinets, and it was such a distinct smell of just like terrible black coffee that was like made and just kind of slowly burning in the back.
And remember that whiteout stuff?
Oh yeah,
little brush
whiteouts.
That can't
letter
be
openers.
Can you even buy that anymore?
Probably.
Sure, you can buy anything.
Yeah.
Sure. Is it vintage whiteout?
Creepy.
I bet they still make it.
It probably. I mean, my kids would never know what that is. My daughter, I was telling her about a BlackBerry, and she was looking at me like I was, one of the dinosaurs and whatever that movie was. I can't even.
Jurassic Park.
What's the movie with the
Jurassic Park?
I never watched that movie. Yeah, there are certain movies that, like, depending on how old your kids are, you either missed them or you saw them 1,000 times. See, I was like Ratatouille, Moana. I was in that era. So I missed like Jurassic Park. I never watched that.
I see. Al Jackson is our guest, and Al is featured on the Daily Blast Live Monday through Friday. Al is on the panel, as they say. And do you have any live gigs coming up, Al?
I have one. I'm going to be at Brewfest in Cincinnati, and I'm going to come in studio with you guys. I was going to coordinate that with Jess. So I'll be there in about 6 weeks. Cool. And, in the meantime, just my album is out and available. Both of them, my comedy album, In Earnest, and my musical debut, which is called Cadence as a Weapon. And they're available right now anywhere that you stream your stuff.
May I ask you a question real quick? I was watching Daily Blast Live last couple of days or last week or something, and every jacket you wore it looked almost like a brooch, like a pin on your lapel. I have never seen that before. Is that a new trend, a style? Is it I thought maybe it was a hidden microphone or a camera or something.
No. Yeah, Kristi's trying to avoid it and not speak into it. No, I just, it's... after years of wearing suits every single day, you just want a little something to jazz it up. So I have like a brooch or a pin on the outside now. Usually, and it's just, I always feel like every person, especially dudes, because dudes don't really, for the most part, care what they wear. I always have a little something just for me. So I usually have a pocket watch in there.
I love
that like an uncle or a grandfather gave to me. So like, and I don't show it off, but it's just like, just for me, like I'll usually have a little pocket watch on.
That's cool.
Keep it extra drip, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Extra drip, Tom.
Extra drip.
It's in the drip. Respect the drip, Tom.
Okay. You're savoir-faire, man. You're
okay.
cool.
Oh, he knows. He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows all about
Thank you. Thanks, Al.
Speaking of drip.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you guys.
Bye, Al.
Is there anything better than picking up a chicken wing and that sauce is just dripping?
Holy heck, look at this.
Well, we have got some Popeyes chicken wings in the house for us to eat. And man, are we excited. 5 crispy, new, juicy flavors. Chick, as you are taking a bite, what flavor do you have over there?
I have roasted garlic parmesan.
All right.
My God.
I've got signature hot, sweet and spicy. They are crispy and so juicy on the inside. The sauces are just exploding with flavor. I have ghost pepper, and I think I'm going to give that to Ace. I'm a little nervous about the ghost pepper. It might be a tad.
I'd be nervous. I have the honey barbecue.
Oh, man.
I'm going to bite into it from Popeyes. Shall I?
Yes, please. It's just drenched in that wonderful sauce. Tangy, sweet, so good.
You keep talking. I'm busy over there.
No, that's fine. And these things, look at these drummies, Kristi. Yes, please.
I have sweet and spicy.
Oh, just like yourself. A little bit of sugar and sass. That's Kristi Lee for you.
Those are good.
Ace, do you have one over there? Okay, well, you're going to be getting the ghost pepper, and I think you're going to really love it. You're our spicy.
Ace is our guy when it comes to the hot stuff.
Absolutely.
You probably saw the special advertisement on the big game for Popeyes with our friend comedian Ken Jeong, where he falls asleep and he wakes up and, well, oh my gosh, what's happened? Popeyes has done this finally.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, Popeyes, you love them, you know them, and now they finally have big chicken wings. These drummies are pretty sizable.
Yeah.
plump. You can take huge bites off of them. Get them while they last. Go to Popeyes, order some wings, maybe pick them up for coworkers, friends, neighbors when you get yourself some too. Again, 5 crispy, juicy flavors: sweet and spicy, ghost pepper, signature hot, honey barbecue, and roasted garlic parmesan chick. How you enjoying it?
So good.
Yes. Yeah, these are simply terrific.
I had the garlic parmesan and the honey barbecue.
The honey barbecue.
You know what else is great?
A+.
So good.
Wait, how many places can you pull up to a drive-through and get really quality wings in a flash? You normally
Seconds.
have to go sit down and wait. No. Popeye's wings, just terrific. Give them a shot. I think you're going to enjoy them.
And I think the term that Al just taught us about waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said you got an idea, and you let it gestate for a long time, and then aha, voila. That's why Popeyes took so long to come out with the wings.
Yeah, they wanted to perfect it.
They got it done.
I'll say they have.
They nailed it. Thank you very much.
Popeyes wings. Check them out.
All right. Thank you very much, Josh. And thanks for the wings. That was so delicious. Coming up, we have the NASA Mars simulator. They're looking for volunteers. Also, in France, sex way down.
Oh.
What a weird story that is.
Yeah.
And seniors apparently love virtual reality.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Sure.
They can be young again.
It sure is better than my real reality.
Where am I? My back doesn't hurt now. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Saturday night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm Chick. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much.
Morning, Tom.
You may be having some difficulties. Chick walked in this morning and said his AT&T service was gone. You're not the only one. It's also affected some Verizon and some T-Mobile accounts. And they're working on it right now. And I just read this from the AT&T spokesperson, Jim Greer, said, some of our customers are experiencing wireless service interruptions this morning. We're working urgently to restore service to them. We encourage the use of Wi-Fi calling until service is restored. And that's what you said, Chick?
Yeah, if you don't have your Wi-Fi abled telephone, you go on your phone, search Wi-Fi, and just click it on, and you can make calls over Wi-Fi instead of using the AT&T system.
They're on it, and they're aware of it, and it's up and running in the process of getting it fixed. Now, we had promised today a triple dose of the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Yeah, but sometimes we make promises, and there's just simply no way we can come through.
I do that all the time. I say coming up next, and I forget.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why I'm going to press this button.
It's really perfect. All the things you've forgotten.
Ace Cosby,
remember this.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
We all know Peter Parker. You get bit in high school by that spider, became Spider-Man.
Yeah,
he did. He became Spider-Man. When he went to college, what was his major?
I don't know. What was Peter Parker, who turned into Spider-Man's major when he went into college?
Web design.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I like this.
That was thrilling.
That was fun. Did you like that? Web? Get it?
Oh, no, I didn't care for it. No.
Didn't you go to Webster University?
I did.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but if you ever have to say something about a joke and use the term, get it? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, well, we'll get another one coming up.
Okay.
But that's going to be told at a water cooler in just a few minutes.
Hot
somewhere in
dog.
this great country.
I can't wait.
I will dumb it down for you.
Oh!
I appreciate that, Ace.
Okay. Now, we have Kristi Lee at the news.
Wait a minute.
What else is happening?
A Stanford University study finds seniors enjoy virtual reality.
Huh.
For the study, which is part of a larger effort to adapt VR for seniors' health and well-being, saw 245 participants between the ages of 65 and 103 testing out one of 7-minute virtual experiences. Participants were able to try out scenarios such as parachuting, riding in a tank.
Sophia Loren Handy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Watching
Mae
stage...
West Handy, the guy that's 103.
watching stage performances, playing with puppies and kittens,
Oh.
or visiting places like Paris or Egypt. Researchers found nearly 80% of seniors reported having a more positive attitude after their VR session, and almost 60% said they felt less isolated socially.
All of this makes sense.
Tons of sense.
That's pretty wonderful. Yes.
You put on the VR goggles and
This is great. Now I can gun down a bunch of young punks.
Oh, that's the Gran Torino VR.
Clint Eastwood did.
The special "Get Off My Lawn" game.
Wait a minute, I've got a really good one. It's called Driving at Night Again. This is great.
About 75% of caregivers said residents' moods improved drastically after using VR.
How nice.
Yeah.
Takes their mind off their back pain or whatever they're dealing with.
And maybe, you know what? I never got to see the Great Pyramids, and then they throw that on, and they feel like they're there.
This is even more, I think, special for them. One of the executives at Mind, they provide the VR sets, Chris Brickler, said his company's systems are soon going to attach to Google Earth, so seniors will be able to virtually visit neighborhoods where they lived, schools they attended, and places they have visited, sparking further conversations with caregivers and those in maybe the homes they live in.
Well, and they'll be visiting the contemporary place
they
used to live.
Time, obviously, but
well, things sure look different.
Let's not run down even a couple of things on the list that you think look different.
My great-grandpa used to revisit his old neighborhood and people he knew. He had Alzheimer's, of course. But I think this VR is a little healthier.
It's great.
But what are they doing in real life? Like, I mean, if an old person's on the VR playing with puppies and kittens, and I walked into their room, do I see them just tossing around some slippers?
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
What are they
There's a little
really
safe
doing?
area where they're working it out.
Yeah, they would have to be in a safe area.
There's a little
You're
boxed
right.
off area for the VR.
There's probably someone sitting with them.
Sure.
Unless they're...
I've never used a VR headset. Have you?
Yes.
Is there, dare I ask, I assume that there is VR pornography.
There's a ton, and here's the thing. I have never done that because the only time I've ever tried VR, it was like when my nephew got one for Christmas, and it was Christmas Eve, and we were all trying it out and stuff. So I didn't go, hey, let me go into the bathroom real quick. I just want to see. Yeah, but no, there's a ton of VR.
And then how is it loaded onto the device? Is it just go up to the internet?
Yeah. It must be.
I don't think you load it into the device.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're like VR, a monitor.
Yeah, the VR would hook to the internet, wouldn't it?
You know what? I'm trying to think how the hell because we were playing games and doing stuff. I don't know how they
interact.
I never thought I'd be the old guy asking about video game, how the video games worked.
The one time I did it, it was like a demonstration of a circus thing.
Oh, when you walked on the tightrope?
You walk across the tightrope and you look down.
You feel like you're going to fall.
Oh,
yeah.
It's great. It was very cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
But yeah, the notion of visiting your old neighborhood, that'd be cool.
I'd like to do that as a 45-year-old man. I want to go to 1920s Times Square.
Oh, that would be cool. I don't know if they can do that.
They will eventually. It'll be fantastic.
Yeah, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Take you back to Normandy.
I don't think that program's got to be pretty intense.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want. I'd want that one.
I got sweaty watching Saving Private Ryan. I don't need to strap on a headset back.
No thanks.
I don't want to go too far back.
Okay.
Well, your avatar can look different.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. I mean, you
never thought I'd be your best friend in this room, did you? But here I am.
That is awkward, isn't it? This is where, Kristi, you should go, hey, Pat, you got a song?
Hey, Pat, you have a song?
I have a song, yeah. You have time?
Yeah, go.
What do you got?
Hey, Kristi, we always tease you about that party the polo party where you got hit by the horse.
Oh, yeah.
What happened? You broke your, what was it again?
I got hit in the face by a horse, and it...
Broke your eye socket?
You never told us the horse's name.
I don't know the horse's name.
Oh, boy.
The horse had no name, Tom.
Kristi... All right, here we're going to start again.
I'm sorry. Chick interrupted.
Boy, he bitches when we have an intro, and he bitches when we don't have an intro.
Tom goes, a chick interrupted you.
Kristi went to a polo party with the polo ponies all around. There was wine and cheese and White Claw, and a DJ was spinning new sounds. Kristi had a few wines and was feeling no pain, having fun and getting buzzed.
All true.
She went to nuzzle, cute little horsey, but he wasn't feeling it just because. She got headbutted at a party by a horse with no name, and now her eye is black and inflamed. At the party, she couldn't remember her name, and there ain't no pills for to give you no pain. La, 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 la. This is where everybody sings. La, 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 la.
Well, thank you, Pat. What's coming up, Kristi Lee?
Coming up, 1 in 4 French aren't having the sex that they used to.
That is right.
We
are no longer.
Are you supposed to smile for your passport photo? Is that allowed?
You're not allowed. No, you're not allowed to.
I don't think you're not allowed to. Absolutely not.
No. We all know we're not allowed.
Okay.
And live bugs removed from a guy's face.
That's the worst. Don't even
inside his.
Don't look at that story.
I'm not going to.
Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Kristi Lee.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and in order to look busy, Tom's wiping his counter down now.
No, there was an issue. We're
Spill again?
We're fine now. Everything's okay.
We have an interesting observation from someone who's been listening for almost 30 years.
Okay.
It goes like this. It's from Mike. Dear Chuckleheads.
That's us, yeah.
I've listened for almost 30 years, and I try to never miss a Thursday show.
Oh.
It seems that's when everyone is the most irritated with each other and therefore the best chance for an incident.
Well stated. This guy's done his homework.
This is from Mike, and I believe this is Hamilton down by Cincinnati.
How about that?
So thank you, Mike.
Much
That's
appreciated.
An interesting observation, and by gosh, I did come unglued earlier today. I remember
he's
that.
Right.
I think you might be correct.
I think at one point Tom teased a story, and I said, that sounds like it sucks.
I think I told Tom, Jesus Christ, would you shut up? I think.
Yes. You just said that to Josh during the break.
7 o'clock hour? Yes, during the break.
Josh asked you a reasonable question. Do you remember the question?
I said, are they making microwaves that are also air fryers now?
And you said...
And I said, I wonder if you could shut up.
That's exactly what happened.
I insinuated that you didn't work. I feel bad about that, talking about Mars.
Oh, I missed that, or I would have told you to shut up.
Ace is clearly mad at us because he's done more than one joke of the day.
Yeah.
But we're doing 3 today.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. And now, let's get back to this Mars thing.
Yeah. Let's get back to that.
NASA's seeking applicants to participate in its next simulated 1-year Mars surface mission.
I am there. I am totally
So
there.
you get locked up with 3 other people, though, right? Am I getting it right?
Yeah, there are 4. Yes, you are.
I cannot wait.
Can we nominate
Please.
Chick?
Yes.
It's set to begin in the spring of 2025. A group of 4 volunteers will live and work inside. That's where I said live and work, and then I
they can't
this
do
is
it.
Perfect for you, Chick. But then I read the work part, and that's when I
That's where you
insinuated.
got me.
Yeah.
Chick, you can't do this.
You
in
can't.
spring of 2025, you'll be filming The Golden Bachelor.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm going to get the call for that any day.
This will be on the Mars Dune Alpha. Also, I hate to break it to you, but you have to be between 30 and 55 years old.
I could lie. I could pass for
Yeah, you could lie.
Discrimination.
Yes, it is.
Discrimination.
Applicants should have a strong desire for unique, rewarding adventures and interest in contributing to NASA's work to prepare for the first human journey to Mars.
I didn't want you to specify. I was out when you said desire. I was out.
Remember when you used to
care? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Man, I sure wish I liked things.
Remember that?
1,700 square foot 3D printed habitat is designed to resemble the living conditions of a crew of astronauts that will land on the Martian surface in the future. Oh, there's that too. You have to also meet all the requirements for a NASA astronaut. So
it's going to be very tough.
Oh, that's where they spin you around and they try to get you to vomit.
Right.
They call the thing the vomit comet or something or whatever that is.
The vomit comet is the airplane that
here we
dives.
go. Yeah.
So you're weightless for whatever a minute.
Second. Yeah.
Well, there are some people that don't know.
They made that.
For someone who hates science, who hates science and pretty much anything that comes from the intelligence side of the world, you certainly benefit from it. With your you walked in this morning because your phone was on SOS and in total panic, and then if you don't have your television set, you'd lose your mind. You should go on one of those religious retreats. They stick you in some monk's quarters with no electronics for a weekend.
I would like you to go somewhere, and I won't specify just so it's not where I am.
There is a religious component to where you'd like him to go.
Yeah, yes.
Perhaps a fallen angel once went.
Possibly, debate rages on whether it exists or not. Sure.
If you would like to apply for this, you have until Tuesday, April 2nd. If you would like to live in the Mars simulator, you have NASA.
And there are no breaks, right? You don't.
No, you don't get to come out.
You don't get to come out.
It's not like
weekends.
If you're on Mars, you get to come home for the weekend.
That would not be a proper simulation.
No, can you communicate with? Could you have phone calls?
I'm sure you can, because I'm sure in Mars you'll be able to
call home.
Yeah, but I wonder what it's like. I wonder if it's I'm calling
3 days
you
late or something.
Yeah, and I'm talking as I'm talking, it's 3 months in the future or in the past or whatever the hell.
That'd be cool.
You couldn't really have a conversation, though. There'd be a huge delay, maybe.
Yeah, that would drive you crazy.
How'd they do it in the movie, Ace?
In the movies I've seen, they do a message today, and you don't get it for months on Earth.
Yeah.
Well, hope maybe that's based on some sort of fact.
Yeah. But
Mars,
and obviously they get paid.
Yes.
They're not telling you what to pay.
No, that it says in the story there is compensation that it will be talked to. If you would get through this process, they'll tell you how much it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
See, this is where I think NASA could make some money by having some sponsorship.
Oh,
Oh, sure. You have it brought to you by Netflix. Serve Mars bars. You'd love that, Josh.
Yes, yeah, of course I would.
Yeah,
and I'm the only one who likes candy bars.
He's just.
Did I not ask for candy during the break?
You did.
I did.
You did, yeah.
And I asked anyone.
And where did you find
chocolate?
it? My cabinets. But
okay, that is true. I may have found it.
The fact
Is that what you two were doing in his office?
Yes.
Pawing each other, looking for candy bars?
We weren't pawing each other.
It looked like
we were eating bats. Compensation for participating in the mission.
Josh came out and goes, "I'll tell you what, that was good and plenty."
What was that?
Don't ever do that again.
No,
that was really
I go the other way. Don't
Yeah.
ever stop.
yeah,
Don't
never, always be that guy.
Oh, that good plenty. That good and plenty.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Keep doing that. Ace, your thoughts?
No, my problem with this is it's you and 3 other people.
Yeah, last time it was 2 guys and 2 girls.
Oh, like you could exist with 3 people you put.
No,
you hit the lottery 1 time with 3 other people. That's about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're missing my point. There's only 3 of you. And if there were 12, at least you could. There's a little more opportunity to find someone who's interesting.
Could you live by yourself? Could you live by yourself for a year?
There's no way.
No. I'm not talking about on Mars. I'm just saying in
He would
your
cease
house.
to exist without telling someone what to do. He would be talking at various grocery stores, malls, trying to tell people. That's where he would go all day to tell people.
Bossing the bugs around.
Yes, that's what he'd do.
Hey, Mr. Mouse, that's not how you eat cheese, buddy.
Boy,
you are gonna be bound up.
I think
I'm gonna have to take a straw and ream you out so you can use it again.
Oh no!
That's
So
Tom's private hell.
So you're walking
being
around
alone.
grabbing mice and shoving straws up their ass.
And
Is that what you're doing?
what would you say to the mouse?
That was douchey. See what's happening?
Right.
See, Josh's mouth has moved so much he talks like this. You see?
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Right? Yeah, your jaw's sore, your lips are overworked.
Right. So, and this thing, I was looking this over. It's called the Mars Dune Alpha.
Yes.
Are they trying to play on the movie Dune? Is that the thing?
I have no idea. I've not seen.
And what was
Dune.
the cartoon you said you saw, Josh, about Dune, or the preview or something?
No, it was.
Chick, you saw it about Dune?
About the onion.
I know, I forget.
Something about
They said that Dune 2 starts off just after Dune 1 started boring you. So there.
Okay.
I have not seen Dune, but I've read some of the books.
Of course you have.
Oh, yeah.
Frank.
That's why he doesn't use his phone all the time.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the book?
Who needs
They're nerdy, and yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
I could barely sit through the preview.
Well,
I think I have a gnawing kind of Tom's voice. You would probably like that Dune. I would like that. I think so.
I have one more NASA story, and then I'll shut up. Astronomers found what may be the brightest object in the universe.
Me!
The quasar shines 500 trillion times brighter than our sun.
Quasar.
While the black hole at the center is more than 17 billion times more immense than our sun. Think about that.
I'd like to see the black hole in the center.
Described as a cosmic
Black
hurricane.
holes are fat.
The black hole's growing so fast that it swallows the equivalent of a sun per day.
What is this boringness?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it coming for us?
So, yeah.
How do you want us to talk?
Does this mean we have to pay our taxes?
Yes, you have to pay your taxes.
Oh, so it's not going to eat up our sun?
No.
Oh.
Not anytime soon.
All right, well, not that interesting then, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not that interesting.
Black holes are terrifying.
I love Quasar was a TV when we
Yep.
were growing up, wasn't
Quasar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just did, did their commercial.
Quasar.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what's coming up, Kristi Lee?
Coming up, 1 in 4 French are not having sex. We'll figure out what they're doing. Can you smile for your passport photo?
No.
New lights in the subway in New York City, and a badger broke into a house. Thank you.
Speaking of house break-ins, you don't want one of those. That's why we recommend Simply Safe Home Security, the advanced system that protects every inch of your home and backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for fast emergency response for less than $1 a day. So if your home's threatened, train agents spring into action for emergency dispatch and response. Here's why we love it. Simply Safe is trusted by the experts. Oh, by the way, named Best Home Security System of 2024 by U.S. News World Report. And Simply Safe has all the gadgets, HD cameras inside and out, motion sensors, entry sensors, hazard sensors, even detect fire, flooding, freezing, and more. Simply Safe system is easy to set up yourself without any special tools or know-how. I did it, but if you prefer, you can get one of their expert technicians to come to your house and install it for you. Plus, with a 60-day risk-free trial, if you don't love your system, you can return it for a full refund. And for Bob and Tom Show listeners, of course we have a deal for you. Order now to get 20% off any new Simply Safe system with Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Read the reviews. It's the best. Simply Safe. Thank you very much, Chick. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's time to rewrite the vacation rules. With Royal Caribbean, your family can look forward to just about anything. Break the thrill barrier, roaring down the tallest water slide in North America. Jump into breathtaking jungles and jaw-dropping coves. Vibe off the charts on our private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And end the day knowing things are just getting started. Because this isn't just any vacation. This is all the vacations. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. Let's see. I look around the room. I see Ace Cosby getting ready for joke number 3 in the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day bonus edition on Thursday. Pat Godwin is through the glass there. Just got a few songs out of Pat. Thank you very much.
Hey, Tom.
And I can tell you this. Pat's going to be back on the road at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa, coming up Friday, March 23rd, down the road a piece. And we've got a couple of trips on the way. We're going to be visiting, Charleston, West Virginia, Cincinnati, Ohio, coming up. Some other dates we'll be announcing with some shows. But in the meantime, we return to Kristi Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk.
A recent poll reveals that the French are losing their zest for sex. According to a survey from the French Institute of Public Opinion, 25% of French adults said they had no sex over the previous 12 months, compared to 9% in 2006. The proportion of those aged 18 to 24 who had never had sex was 30%, up from 5% in 2006.
Wow.
Well, it's
a big
cool
number
to be a virgin now. It's all right. Overall, nearly 45% of those polled said they had had sex at least once a week, down from 60% in 2009.
This is in France.
Yes.
So what are these people now doing before they smoke?
Well, the most common distractions, Tom, were watching TV, reading books, go on social media, playing video games.
I don't even know what a TV is.
I don't use my phone like you guys do.
Yesterday I binged my imagination.
Nearly
My goodness.
40% of French women said they were not having sex as often as they would like. That's up from 20% in 1996. However, 69% of sexually inactive women and 50% of men said they were not bothered by their lack of sex at all.
How many percent?
69% of women. 10%.
The grumbling.
10% of the respondents defined themselves as asexual.
I don't even know what sex is.
I'm asexual. Asexual pervert.
Hey! The fine are a blow not only to France's reputation, but also to President Macron's hopes of boosting the French birth rate.
I see.
He wants people to get busy with it.
What business is it of his where I have my wiener?
Well,
you're right. It's really
more
not.
people, more taxes.
Better roads. Maybe they can put that Eiffel Tower back up after taking it apart for the Olympic medals.
They have a chunk of the Eiffel Tower. That's a great thing.
If you have ever wondered why you cannot smile in your passport photo, officials and travel experts have an explanation. According to the U.S. State Department, travelers need to close their mouths and make sure their eyes are open in photos. According to a department spokesperson, they told USA Today, quote, photos with exaggerated expressions can make it more difficult to readily identify the passport holder. Travel experts said you can likely get away with a slight smile, but in doing so, you run the risk of your photo being rejected. You would then need to submit a new photo, causing the passport application process to take even longer. And travel consultant Joy Hess also warned of travel delays if self-service machines at passport control cannot match your face to your photo. Have you ever used a self-service with the photo you have since it's so bad? Did you have a problem?
I was told by, while re-entering the United States, the gent told me it was the worst passport photo he'd ever seen.
Man.
I don't know if
just your general appearance or the
it's a terrible photograph.
Exposure.
I think the photographic paper didn't fix or something. I look like Ace. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Very handsome, but
yes.
I mean it is not a very. But yeah, I really need to get a new passport. I'm afraid that one of these days they're not going to let me back in.
Well,
wow, that'd be a shame.
We can't have that happen.
Stuck out there.
Let's get that fixed.
How'd we do the show?
I think that I think the reason you can't smile is I think the deep state doesn't want to even give the illusion of happiness. That's it. When you're taking the photograph, what you're supposed to do is imagine that you're being sent to Iran.
What?
And, yeah. But think about it. When you go through that area, it's pretty serious.
Yes.
When you go through any kind of
passport control, of course.
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah, they don't joke around.
Oh, I let them know. I let them.
Do you?
I dare you to search my bags. Yeah.
Oh, you're that
Go
guy?
ahead.
Yeah.
See what you find. Waste all of our time. Beardy.
And then I still don't.
Said with the
beard. My son drew on mine, and I got in a lot of trouble.
Drew on your passport?
Yeah, in the Honduras. Yeah, coming through that area.
What, did he draw on your picture or just
It
on
was an animated Pixar film. I think the angry character from, I forget what was the.
Inside Out?
Exactly.
So who were you hiding from in Honduras?
Everyone.
At what point did you think it was a good idea to have your son allowed access to your passport?
Yeah, no
I
joke.
was traveling so much there, it was just on the counter because I'd come back from the
You know how kids are. They grab things,
grabbed it and drew on it.
It's happening always.
Yeah, passports, knives, matches, gasoline, oil change. They're just grabbing stuff all the time.
Here's somebody that wasn't happy. Doctors in Florida removed 150 live bugs from a man's nose.
And there's a warning on the video.
This is a nightmare.
It says, if it's
what kind of bugs?
Some relatively big ones. It's
Palmettos.
Really gross.
Man,
doesn't say what kind of bugs. I'm sorry, I don't know. The unnamed patient told First Coast News that he started feeling off last October, but It was not until recently he began experiencing painful swelling and constant nosebleeds.
Oh, I had that. Yeah, almost died.
He went to HCA Florida Memorial Hospital in Jacksonville, where doctors discovered live bugs feeding on the inside of his nose and sinus cavity.
Oh, my word.
Well, first of all, the good news is I'm delicious. And the second...
The bugs were so large that all 150 needed to be removed individually before they were sent off to an epidemiologist for analysis.
He needs to talk to his Coke dealer. You got larvae in the...
If he's got 150 in his nose, better check his ass. We have a python up there. That's just so weird. That was famously predicted, though.
What do you mean? Oh, Jesus.
Nostradamus?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm upset at him or upset at you. I don't...
For having the same brain that went to...
Maybe. Yeah.
This is... Don't watch the video.
Well, I wasn't planning.
I'm just... What do you call it? I got the heebie-jeebies.
Ooh.
Ugh. So disgusting.
Man.
Yeah, how did they get... Something's weird about this story. This doesn't just happen.
That could have been a probable cause right there.
No,
if he got bad, he inhaled something bad.
And 150 bugs were in it.
Well, if larvae got into your nose,
that's how somehow larvae got up there.
Yes, they don't just.
They had to have.
He didn't suck up 150 bugs at one time. They were.
Does the story say how
replicating in his nose?
How we can make sure this never happens to any of us?
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, this is the kind of story. This usually comes out of Australia.
Yeah,
and then it's usually some disgusting bug. But
that's nasty.
Yeah, the story's on First Coast News, and it literally says viewer discretion advised. Graphic images from the operating room.
Oh man,
yikes!
Did you look at it?
Yeah, I can't. I've looked at the little part. I said I'm out.
Kristi, your husband lives with you. Who takes care of a spider now?
We haven't had one since he moved in.
Are you fine with it, or do you?
I take care of him. I don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're not really. Yeah.
And I kind of save them and put them outside.
I tend to do that.
Okay,
yeah.
Josh, you might want to hear this.
All right.
This guy, the patient, who says he enjoys fishing, and apparently there's some thought that he was washing his hands after handling dead fish, washing his hands, but not very diligently.
So then maybe he wiped
picked his nose or something.
Oh,
something got up in there. So yeah, larvae got up in there.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Next.
Yeah, and if it was in October and it's February, that's a lot of reproducing bugs.
And then what's the famous episode? Is it? It's not Twilight Zone. It's
Night Gallery.
Night Gallery with the.
I think it's the Night Gallery.
Yeah, earwigs or something.
Yeah, the thing goes in his ear.
Yeah, and he makes it, but then they laid eggs. Yeah.
Oh boy,
classic.
A woman in the UK says a badger ran.
He's
good. I love that.
He's a rowdy one.
Now, is a badger?
It's an animal.
Is that? Do they have those in the U.S.?
Yes,
badgers?
I think so. Yes.
What do you mean?
They're like
badgers.
Are they like raccoons? What are they? I don't even know.
Kind of, yeah.
Badger.
Charlotte
So
Glazer.
we do have them?
Yes.
Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Charlotte Glazer told the BBC that she had returned from a trip and believed her historic Isle of Wight home had been burglared. She said all the cupboards were flung open, food was spilled on the floor, there were scratch marks on doors, plug sockets ripped from walls, bites taken out of chairs.
Yikes.
Sheets torn off the bed and clothes strewn about.
Aren't badgers, pound for pound, the most vicious animals on the earth?
Honey badger, you don't care. Remember
they
that?
kill more people than guns.
That's what I've heard.
What a ridiculous
And
fact.
then you got a badger with a gun. Oh,
Yeah.
Good Lord.
After surveying the mayhem, Glazer discovered the furry culprit hiding in a bin that had tipped over. The Badger Trust of the Isle of Wight responded to the house, trapped the animal in a cage before releasing it in the wild. The family said the badger caused an estimated $2,500 worth of damage.
Oh, yeah.
They look like ferrets, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
They don't look like they would do the damage that's. I mean,
maybe he brought his friends over.
This one has really long fingernails.
You mean claws?
Yeah, claws. It's so disgusting.
He went to an Ivy League school.
I didn't take animal husbandry. Guess what state has the most badgers?
Wisconsin.
No. No, is it Wisconsin?
I'm just jokingly, I would think probably.
No, it's not Wisconsin. It's
Well,
like
Wisconsin Badgers.
No, I think it's like Minnesota or North Dakota or one of those.
It's a fun fact. Carolinas. They like woods.
So I've never seen one of these things in the wild.
Well, have you seen a mink in the wild? They're right here in this river, right behind the station.
Minks are filthy creatures.
Yeah,
they're mean and they're dangerous.
Yep, and we should all
They
make
what?
gloves out of them. That's what we should make. Would you wear a pair of mink? If I buy, let me tell you something. I will buy you a pair of mink gloves.
No, I do
Will you wear
Come
them?
on, man.
No,
wear those mink gloves.
Who wear them? I'll buy them for him. Who wear?
I will.
I will wear. By God, offer over.
A New Jersey school went into lockdown after a deer rammed into a glass door. The Howell Township Police Department said students and faculty at Greibling School had to shelter
We sing to the old
Greibling.
had to shelter in place after the animal smashed into the door and caused a break in the glass.
Pardon me.
The deer was dazed, but otherwise fine.
But not confused.
Thank you.
Got to go to lockdown because of a deer?
Yeah, this just goes to show how good the quality of education is at Greibling or Greibling. The deer had to try to break in to join the kids.
Witty. Yeah.
That's very funny.
Oh, a deer, a female deer.
Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Thank you very much.
My name.
Why lockdown, though?
Myself. I don't know, Tom. Maybe they were afraid the deer would get in and the kids would get hurt. You can't have a deer running around in the school.
Those hooves are sharp. They'll cut you.
There's a chance, too, that some secretary heard glass break and went, lockdown.
Well, there's that, yeah.
That's probably the thing to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Authorities say a South Carolina motorist who claimed that she was running late crossed state lines and drove through a Georgia cemetery.
Oh.
The Livonia Police Department in Georgia said sheriff's deputies from Oconee County, South Carolina, tried to stop a woman who was late for an appointment and decided to keep going down 85 through Livonia and into Livonia Cemetery. The driver allegedly damaged several graves before getting out of her vehicle and fleeing on foot. She'll never get there then.
They found 300 dead. So I don't know if she'll be charged for all of them, but...
Oh, because it was in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was taken into custody and will spend some time
What
with
is
Franklin
that?
County Sheriff Steve Thomas before being sent back to South
What is that
Carolina.
joke? The airplane?
Yeah,
crashes
it's an
in the-
offensive. Certain person ethnicity crashes the plane.
Okay, all right. I didn't
The
know
head-
that. I didn't know that.
The
angle.
headline is 3,000 dead in plane crash.
I've just heard the one, if a plane crashes in the on the U.S.-Canada border, where do they bury the survivors?
Where do they bury the survivors? Yeah.
There are no survivors, right?
No, you just wouldn't bury survivors.
You don't bury survivors.
It's one of those riddles where
Well,
you
that
go,
means like
that was fun.
If a rooster at the top of a roof lays an egg, which side does it roll on? A rooster's don't lay eggs. Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not a fun riddle at all.
No, you kind of get mad.
Yeah.
Stop wasting my time.
Kind of like
polar
Ace's
bear
joke
walks.
of the day.
What color is the bear that walks by if you have sunshine in both?
Hey, wait,
I had a buddy of mine. There used to be this huge cemetery near where I lived, and they had several winding roads in the cemetery.
Of course, yeah.
And a friend of mine, literally his dad taught him driver's ed there. I mean, he figured, look, you can't kill him again.
No.
Yeah, but you can run over the grave.
Not a lot of traffic in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Knock over a tombstone.
Hit a mortar, maybe.
Nice flowers.
China is planning to send a new pair of giant pandas
Like
to
your
the
friend's
San
dad was an
Diego
idiot.
Zoo.
What now, Kristi? I was talking.
China is planning to send.
Go ahead with the story.
You can start now.
We got new pandas here.
We're getting new pandas.
I'm sorry.
China's planning to send a new pair of giant pandas to the San Diego Zoo after a few years in which nearly all the iconic bears in the U.S. were sent home. Megan Owen of the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance says the zoo's been working with China and expects to get a pair by summer's end if permits are approved.
What would you do, Josh? You get on a plane. You're walking down to look for your seat, and there's a panda in the middle seat.
I mean, I would be overjoyed.
He has a hat on. His traveling.
I would just love it.
Traveling tie.
Has his little valise.
Yes, it's traveling
Making
tie.
a connection.
Yes.
Yep.
I hope we get there soon. I was told this was Panda Express.
I liked your little scenario, chick.
Thank
you. It didn't need that crappy joke.
No, it didn't. It Didn't at all.
Well, if you're going to be that way, number 3.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
What do you call a cow's farts?
What do you call a cow's farts? I don't know, Ace. What?
Derriere.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Look at you like a lunatic.
Got Tom.
See, cows are animals that provide all those dairy products.
Our derriere.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, I want to remind you that the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. It is a common misconception that relationships are only perfect if everything is always right, if it's easy. If it's easy, it's the right relationship. Not really. It takes some work, like everything else. And BetterHelp is all about working on your own head. And the idea of BetterHelp is a simple and smart one, and that is to make getting therapy a lot easier by making it much more accessible. We've got the tool with us almost all the time. I'm talking about that phone you're carrying around, or your laptop, or your desktop, whatever it is. The way it works with BetterHelp is you log on and you fill out a brief questionnaire. They'll match you with one of 25,000 licensed therapists. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time, no charge. And then the way it works with the therapy, it's also done online, so it's significantly more convenient. You don't have to get in your car and drive somewhere, sit in the lobby and be sitting there with someone. You can do it however you want. It's what's best for you to look for the best version of yourself. And you can do it with the camera on. You can do it like a FaceTime call, or you can do it just talking like you're on the phone, or texting back and forth, whatever works for you. It's flexible, it's convenient, and obviously suited to your schedule. So take a look inside, see how you're doing. Become your own soulmate if you're looking for a soulmate or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today. That /BT Show part will nail you 10% off your first month. Once again, BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, it's our important history lesson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
I'll enjoy all 3.
Really?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, get a chili dog. That knocks out 2 of them.
Yeah, is it Walk Your Chili Dog Day?
No, it's Walk Your Dog Day.
Get a chili dog and you walk it off.
You can put chili on your dog, I guess.
You walk your dog, chili, and what was the other one?
Walk your dog, chili, and a margarita.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not. I thought you didn't. Aren't you doing a no alcohol Lent?
I never said that.
Oh,
I did dry January, remember? Don't push me.
I'm giving up for Lent.
You are?
I'm just giving up. Yeah.
Just giving up?
Oh, okay. I usually give up self-denial. Now
it's also Be Humble Day.
Yeah.
I'm always humble. In fact, I'm the most humble in this room.
That's right.
On this date, the actual real birthday of George Washington.
Oh, okay.
Who thinks that's... What do people say?
Yeah, and Lincoln's is like the 16th or something, isn't that right?
Well, they celebrate
President's Day.
President's
What
Day.
he's talking about.
But I thought everybody knew that wasn't their birthdays.
Yeah, we
Many
all
don't.
knew that.
Many don't.
I don't think... Yeah, I don't know why he does things like this.
1918, the birth of Don Pardo.
1918?
Yeah, a friend of the show. Don...
So he's 106, huh?
Most famously, well, sadly he's gone. Don, most famous for Jeopardy. He was the booth announcer for Jeopardy, and of course Saturday Night Live. He was great.
No, he wasn't. He was also great. He got paid for talking. Who does? Oh.
Kristi, do you know who Alfred J. Gross was? Born in this date in 1918.
No, but he's sick.
Nasty fellow.
Yeah. Ew.
Invented the walkie-talkie.
Oh, well, look at that.
Who was it?
Mr. Alfred Gross.
What year again?
He was born in 1918.
Oh, that's right. It was awkward when he presented them to FDR.
Oh,
he got the talkie.
It's the walkie.
You can use
Rolly talkie.
Man, what a great name! Because I mean, it sounds like kind of like a kid gave him the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walkie talkie.
I mean, well, if he invented the car, the car wouldn't be the car; it'd be the fasty goey.
I like that.
Walkie talkie. You're right. Though, really did catch on in like the military and everything.
Yeah, you got the walkie talkie. Robert Kardashian, born in this date in 1944, the
Bobby K.
guy that made all the money, and then now they're making more.
Yeah.
He was OJ's best friend, so good luck in hell. Let's see.
Just because you're friends with somebody who's awful doesn't mean you go to hell. I pray.
I sure as hell hope not.
He was defending O.J. in court, so it's okay if his friends slit the throat of someone. Dr. J, 1950.
Julius Erving, man.
He is one of the coolest people on the planet. We were just talking about him last night.
Go back and watch some of that early stuff he did.
A friend of mine got to be around him during the All-Star game over the weekend, and I guess he's just
He did it
so smooth.
before Michael. And, yeah.
Cool.
Speaks fluent French.
Steve Irwin was born on this date.
Oh, the crocodile hunter.
We talked to him.
His family's so sweet. His
Yeah,
kids
they are.
great.
They do a lot of good work.
Yes, they do.
Thomas Jane.
Good actor.
I always get him and Austin. No. Who's the guy I get Thomas Jane mixed up with?
Jane Austen.
Better than what I had, Tom.
Jane Curtin?
No.
You know, today is also Tex Avery Day. I know you're a fan of his.
Austin. Well, that's where this comes from.
That's right.
Thomas Jane, he played it. What was he? He was in that TV show Hung. Isn't that?
He was in that.
I don't know who Thomas Jane is. Sorry.
You'd recognize him.
Okay.
Real good looking guy.
Eckhold, Austin.
Born in 69.
Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart and Thomas Jane. So I guess.
Drew Barrymore, happy birthday. Born in 1975.
We all
on
grew
this
up
date,
with her.
in the world of sports, a big day, the Miracle on Ice.
Yep.
And this is the day that they beat the Soviet Union
on tape delay.
And then they went on to win another game to get the gold medal.
Right.
That was the big one.
Amazing.
Yeah. Ace, we talked about this before. In 1990, Milli Vanilli wins Best New Artist at the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to give them back.
Saw them live.
You saw Milli Vanilli live?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Club MTV tour.
I wouldn't.
Were they singing?
I didn't know they were lip syncing till much later, but the live band, and you really couldn't tell.
Right, I had my friend's mom went to a Milli Vanilli concert and said the exact same thing. You would not know that they were. Yeah,
no, the band was so good. And
Wow. Dolly the Sheep debuts 1997.
All sheep look alike.
Whatever happened to Dolly and?
The clone sheep?
Yeah, the clone sheep. Are they still doing that, or are we getting?
It mutated into a Bigfoot. Didn't
Okay.
it?
Okay.
It did.
Good. All right. Okay.
Everyone knows that.
2014, El Chapo captured in Mexico.
Oh.
Going to El Chapo and I'm gonna get sodomized. He's currently in prison. He's in stir, as they say. And that's what happened on this date in history.
Things we learned today on the show. Tom and the Mars Simulator, we are all signing petition and feverishly doing what we can to get Tom on the Mars Simulator as quickly as possible. I don't know if that's going to happen. If you have an AT&T phone and also T-Mobile, a couple of cell services odd
some
today.
T-Mobile, some Verizon. There's some kind of something going on with the system nationally.
Right.
Yeah.
Tom Griswold is going to, for Christmas, give us butt plugs with his photo.
And I will use it.
No, they're sculpted.
Right up there,
They're sculpted. They're not photographs.
Is it your actual
three-dimensional? It's a sculpture, yeah.
It's your face?
It's his head.
On a butt plug?
His head.
It's not a photo?
No.
that nose is going to hurt.
I don't have a big nose. Do I have a big nose?
No, but I think any nose would hurt.
Yeah, I think he knows.
Ace is kind of a button nose, I guess.
Oh, my God. This is so
Ace?
ridiculous.
Putting the button.
We talked about the disco bathroom for what seemed like days.
I love the disco bathroom.
We all know.
It's a cool thing.
Al Jackson holds his breath when he goes into a public bathroom. He doesn't care for it. Doesn't care for it at all.
Grow up, Al.
Part of life.
We learned phrases, let me cook and baby girl today from Al.
Yes, we did.
Tom did not know what either of those are, and I've forgotten. Do you remember, Tom?
Yeah, sure I do.
Let me cook?
It means you're thinking.
Okay.
You're you're letting the idea
not really
develop in your head, right?
No.
What does it mean?
It means they're getting started. Just let them keep warming up.
You know, like Josh doesn't talk the first break of the show.
Yeah,
He's
you know how he
getting
is.
warmed up.
Yeah.
He's thinking.
He's cooking
He's just not ready.
He's cooking his thoughts, getting
Let
the
me
idea
cook.
gestating. I'm exactly right.
Then as the show goes on, he talks more and more, and then that's
Shut
what
up.
caused me to ask him to shut up today off the air.
Thank you.
Just mean.
All right. And, now, coming up tomorrow, Dusty Slay in studio with us. Should be a great show. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay. What? Here we go. I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville. We always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.